Hey now. Hey now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey now. We are live. Let me go ahead and get the word out that we're live. Oh, yeah. I don't need that. I need this. Why is Steam trending? Is there something? Is there a big sale going on or something? Oh, just some big releases. Okay. Looks like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. And some updates for some games. That's why it's trending. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Ready to rock and or roll. So it's going to be, as if you couldn't tell from the music, it's going to be Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake today. Welcome to another stream. I'm pretty sure we didn't yet start the backtracking to get, like, all the, like, open all the doors and stuff that we can. I think we just got the key and sort of, like, recovered from the crazy nightmare that is the pyramid. It's one of the longer dungeons. It's the first, like, really long dungeon in the game, so... Which means we gotta kind of go to Portoga as the next, like, step. Yeah. I was convinced that I missed a mini-medal in Ibis, but I even looked it up. I didn't. You know, of course, Portoga represents Portugal. I have an obvious fondness for when a fantasy world is, like, similar to, but not exactly the same as the real world in its geography. Obviously, Middle Earth is a big part of that. The world of Erdrea, where Dragon Quest takes place, is not always... I mean, there's different timelines, and in some of those timelines, the world doesn't really resemble the real world in any sort of way. But in a lot of the important ones, like 3 and 11, you know, you see that. I think it's really cool. I also think it's cool that, like, the town that you make in this is essentially, like, where it's located is essentially New York City. Aris takes time out of his busy schedule of saving the world from the Archfiend Baramus to found New York City. It's just good of him to do that. He knew that there had to be a place that one day people could go to for really good pizza. Alright. Let me check Slack. I thought I collapsed that. Try that again. There, now it's collapsed. Okay, we're good there. There was something else that I want. Oh, I had already checked Amazon. Alright. Wait a minute. Am I on, like, 2 accounts at once here? Let me refresh this. How is that possible? Apparently I could be logged into both accounts at the same time. I mean, you always are, but it's just like I'm not. That's so weird. That's just strange. YouTube's weird. Just gonna close the Google Chrome window. I don't really need it right now. Oh, a message. I wonder when, because it's supposed to release sometime this year, and I know it's January, but I wonder when we'll first get a look at Dragon Quest 1 and 2. HD-2D. Hey Greg, how's it going? Well, there is a page that Square Enix has up. Let me show this. So this is the page where you see, you could click here, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D Remake 2025. I mean, we have a logo and artwork, and coming 2025, but no trailer or screenshots or anything, but I gotta assume it's gonna be like all the same things, you know, all the same systems and everything. I just wonder when we're gonna get a look at it, because I'm especially... like, this game here is going to be interesting because this is sort of the notorious one. This game here is so simple. Like, Dragon Quest 1 is like, you could finish it in an afternoon, really, if you've put the time in. And you know what I mean? You kind of know what you're doing, or maybe in a weekend if you're taking it slowly. And to command... and Dragon Quest 2 is not, like, super long. It's just difficult. So... to command the sort of, like, you know, $60 price, because when 3 dropped, the game that we're about to be playing, and they announced that it was a full price, you know, $60 game, I was kind of surprised, and now, like, actually playing it, I could see how they brought you the value and everything, how greatly expanded it is, but I'm just wondering how much could they really do with Dragon Quest 1? What are we going to see, and what is this new ending for 2 that we're going to get, obviously? But really, obviously, we're not going to know the new ending for 2 until we play it. But I really want to get a look at what Dragon Quest 1 in HD-2D is going to look like. That's the big thing for me, you know? I'm really curious about that. And, I mean, I wonder if it'll maybe be at a lower price point, even though it's 2 games. Because... by the nature of the way that the story is told and everything, there's certain features in Dragon Quest 3 that essentially have to be taken away and be scaled back. Like, you won't be able to customize your character as much. Like, certainly you won't be able to play a female character for the first game. Because the whole point is to marry Princess Gwaelin and start the line that leads to Dragon Quest 2. You know? All the battles just being one-on-one, where you have one character and you're always fighting one enemy, is going to be interesting. And I kind of wonder if this is really going to be a Dragon Quest 2 remake, where Dragon Quest 1 is the prelude. You know what I mean? Here's this prelude that you play for 10 hours. And you might think, well, that's crazy. That's not, you know, that's too long, you know. But here's the thing, and I'll tell you why Square Enix can do something like this. Because when Dragon Quest XI first was released on the Nintendo Switch, the 11S version, for the first time, they released a demo. Like, the original console for... Hey, Gray. The original console for... that threesome in the hotel, right? The original console for Dragon Quest XI was actually the 3DS. And then there was a version slightly after that on the PlayStation 4. And that was the version that came out here for PS4 and for Steam. And for a few years, that's what we had. We had it on PS4 and we had it on Steam. The Switch version comes out, and then eventually the Switch version gets sort of backported onto Steam and PS4 and even Xbox One. So Dragon Quest XI was a big deal. It did really well. It got a remake within a few years and went to all these different platforms. We never got the 3DS version. But hey, you know, we can't win every battle, right? G.I. Joe. But here's why I think that the new game that's going to come out this year might just be Dragon Quest II HD-2D Remake, with the original Dragon Quest basically being its prelude. When they released it on Switch, and then later on those other consoles as well, including Steam, they put out a demo. And there's sort of like, if you've played Dragon Quest XI, there's sort of a perfect point that you would think to end the demo. And that is at the time in the game where it plays a big cutscene that goes to the title screen. Because Dragon Quest XI sort of has this cold open where 11 is in his hometown, and you go up the mountain with the girl and the dog, and you do that. And then you travel to Heliodor across, you know, some overworld. You go to Heliodor, you meet the king, you get arrested. You meet Eric, your first second party member, because the girl and the dog, you don't control them. And you escape, and you get chased by a dragon. All this exciting stuff happens, and then you leap off the waterfall, and it cuts to the title screen. And it's like, wow, this is the title screen is like 5 hours into the game, you know? And that's kind of the perfect spot to say this is the end of the demo. But then the demo continues up until the point where you're about to get Serena and Veronica. So the demo was really fucking long. You know what I mean? Like, it, yeah, Eric and his hole. He showed, like, he was like, can you imagine, like, how did you meet Eric? Well, it was in prison, and he showed me his hole. What a story, right? But anyway, the point that I'm making is that the demo for Dragon Quest XI was really long. It was, you know, like something like 10 hours long. And, you know, so if basically Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D Remake is basically going to be what I think it's going to be, where it is essentially a Dragon Quest 2 remake, with Dragon Quest 1 as being sort of like the first chapter of it. You know? I can see that happening, and I'm always had a fondness for when games do stuff like that, where they do like either a generational thing, or the beginning of the game is this sort of like very different thing. The first time that I ever experienced it, well, Dragon Quest IV played with the idea where you name the hero and then you don't play as him. Like you all right, I got my Dragon Warrior 4, right? For NES, and you put it in your Nintendo, and you power it on, and you name your character, and you name him like, you know, Goobert or whatever, right? And then suddenly you're playing as this guy Ragnar. And it's like, that's strange. I thought I was Goobert. No, you're Ragnar. And you go through this like little quest, and then suddenly you're not playing as Ragnar anymore. You're playing as this girl Elena. And then after that, you're playing as this dude Tornico. And then you're playing as these two sisters, and it sort of like goes in this whole thing. And then finally, when you reach the last chapter, you're playing as the character, you know, Goobert, Askus, you know, Carl, whatever you named him. And it's like, oh, wow. The first, you know, 12 hours of the game was Prelude. Lufia 2... Well, Lufia 1 actually did it. Lufia 1 had you started, and you're playing as these 4 characters that are high level, named Maxim, Selen, not Dekar, Guy, and Artie. And you fight these 4 powerful bosses. And then it's like, well, 90 years later. And that's where the game actually begins, you know? I always thought that was pretty cool. So, I have a feeling that with things like the really, really long demo for Dragon Quest XI, that basically Dragon Quest I is going to be the prelude of the new game. Well, Treasure of the Rudras was different because it gave you a choice of who you wanted to play, and you could do the chapters, because you had to do chapters for each hero, and you had to do it, you could do all at once, or you could mix and match. You know, when I did it like kind of all at once. And each of them had a party of adventurers, but at the end it was just the 4 of them in their own party, you know. Treasure of the Rudras is a game that I would love to see a remake of. They'd have to really get a handle on how to do the linguistic system and everything, but I would love it if we got like a version of it on like PC and modern consoles, maybe in the HD-2D style. And, you know, like Square Enix has had this habit recently of doing the things that I muse about. Because if you remember, I said, you know, it would be really great if, like, there was a new version of Live Alive, and then they did that. You know what I mean? So, there was a few other things where I'll talk about it, and suddenly Square Enix will announce it. So I keep mentioning Treasure of the Rudras, hoping they'll do that one, right? But here's the speculation for Dragon Quest II, because it will end this sort of remake trilogy. They said there's going to be some sort of new ending, because 2 being the end of the trilogy, you know? Because when they made 2 back in the 80s, they didn't know what they were going to do with the 3rd one. They didn't know they were going to go and do a prequel, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, starting it with 3 and then going through 1 and 2 is very different. And they said there's going to be some kind of new ending, and I wonder if it's going to just set up the next remake, which I'm hoping is 8. But we'll see. The true treasures of the Square execs we bugged along the way. Sounds like they bugged us. They got a bug here, and they're listening. And that's fine, as long as they do these things, right? There was something else. Other than Live Alive, there was like another thing. Oh, you know what it was? It was the Power Wash Simulator thing, because I was talking on stream when we were doing the Shrek DLC for Power Wash Simulator. And I said, how cool would it be if they did Wallace and Gromit? What did they announce just like 2 weeks ago? What's the next DLC? It's Wallace and fucking Gromit. It's amazing. And I think the reason I said that was because in the one... the overworld theme. The one level we were doing had those sort of like crazy potion machines, and I was thinking of like, you know, Wallace's sort of crazy, you know, Rube Goldberg devices. It's crazy. This song's called Adventure. It's the overworld music for Dragon Quest III, and it was meant to sound like Star Wars. That was the idea behind it. Well, not copying Star Wars. It was meant to invoke that sort of feeling, which is weird because there couldn't be more different Star Wars and Dragon Quest, you know? RS has a living parent. Oh, I saw this meme. We're going to start in a minute, but I saw this meme where it showed a drawing of a woman, just slender woman just standing there, right? And it said Disney Mom. And then the second panel was the same woman, only with a way bigger ass, and it was labeled Pixar Mom. Oh wait, no. See, I fucked it up. The first one wasn't Disney Mom. The last one's Disney Mom. I think it was called Cartoon Mom, and then the second one was Pixar Mom, and then the third one was Disney Mom, and it was a gravestone. Same with Metroid and Ys, and yet... you know, that's interesting, because people argue about the item get thing, and, you know, in Ys, it's always been this very memorable, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, you know? And everybody's like, well, that's from Metroid. They ripped off Metroid. And then we get into this whole thing of like, well, which came first? And here's the thing that get people tripped up. in the original Metroid and the original Ys, Metroid on NES and Ys on PC-88, they were a few months apart. But Metroid was first, and people go, I knew they ripped off Metroid, and they'll say, but that sound effect was not in the original Metroid. And they're just like, oh shit, you're right. You're right. It was a completely different little. It was do 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 do. It was completely different. So that modern one started with Metroid 2. So basically, when they worked on Metroid 2, somebody over at Nintendo, possibly Koji Kondo, I don't know if he did the soundtrack or not, I'm going to look it up in a second, said, hey, that Ys thing, let's just use that. Let's just make our own thing, like a little tribute to Ys. Alright, I'm looking up Return to Samus now. And I want to know who composed it. Oh, it was Ryoji Yoshitomi. Alright, we're going to play the intro here, and then we're going to get started. My fucking banana. Hop on it. Hop on my banana, baby. Potassium. An explosion of love. Love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beat your meat upon the floor. Beat your meat. Beat your meat. Captain America, you dumbass. Like, hey, that's America's ass. Aurora Borealis. And this part of hell, at this time of year, located entirely in Minas Tirith. I'll crump with you, dear. I just realized everybody has a booby window right now. It's like DC Comics up in here. No, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You going to my black hole, baby? Oh, nasty. He's eating it. He eats the hole. So then, Mona. We'll use Mona. Mona shows up at Wario's place, Luigi's place, knocks on the door, and he's like, "Hello." And she's like, "What, Luigi? What's a hooker?" And he goes, "Goodbye," and just closes the door. Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty. What happened to this house's ass? Congratulations, you're the only one who knows how to use a door. They're naughty golem. Like, I spit fire because I'm a hot, naughty golem. Oh, fist you, Richter. Oh, whip me good. Whip my hot balls. Kick. 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 Oh, smush that dude. Rails to happiness. I said penis. That's where I'm sending you, the ICU. These are not shorts, these are half pants. Boy. Hey now, if you'll just permit me a minute of your time, 2 minutes of your time, really, I'm going to demonstrate what I was talking to about Metroid here and the item get music. Here I have a YouTube video here. It's only 2 minutes long, so you'll see what I mean. So from the... That's not the East theme. But then this one. It's very similar to East. And then they... Even closer. Even closer. I didn't even think Smash Brothers would be in there, but there it is, yeah. That one sounded like the two of them mixed together. I guess the same sound clip is used for all those games. They went back to the original because it's a remake. Interesting, right? Oh, it's a pinball game. What can you say? That sounds like a little bit of the original. Holy trumpets, Batman. There's a lot wrong with that game. I feel like that one gave it its own identity. And then they went right back to Ys. But okay. Is there a similar one for Ys? Let's see. Ys item get. Here it is. Well, this is for only English releases, so it's not going to have the original. I want the original like PC-88 version now. There's the TurboGrafx one, but that's. There's a Famicom one. Well, okay, this has. That's Famicom, but this has the MSX. So that was just a port of the original. But okay, you get my point. Is yes, Metroid was first, but it was a different melody. So you know. All right, now I got everything all screwy. Let me unscrewy everything. All right. So we did the pyramid. We got the magic key, and smart money is on opening some magic doors. Now, I'm back here in Aliahan, which is where you'd want to start. But I think I just came here to do mini medals. Why can't I move? Oh, okay, that's why. How do I bring up the map? There it is. Okay. So I think, if anything, the only, like, locked doors... I mean, there might be in the inn. We'll check the inn. But really, the castle is where I'd want to go. I don't think I did any of that last time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Let me check upstairs. Nah, we're good. There's nothing locked here. Just gotta find some magic doors to open before we head to Portoga. Birds! More birds! I see one unopened door over on the left side. Hello. Hey, what's up? I owe Ortega more than words can say. So if you ever happen to get the urge to do something naughty, you can count on me to turn a blind eye. Pretty much telling you just take the treasures, dude. I don't care. Rune staff. Hey, what's his Boyd? What a reference. Rune staff, huh? Interesting. That is better than the Staff of Anti-Magic, so... Those who wield this staff are well on their way to becoming bona fide magic users. Yeah. I don't think it has any effect on personality, and if it did, it would be overridden by the Garter. Let me just double check that, so I'm not talking total shit. No, she's still vamp. Okay. Seed of Strength, very nice. I should wait till the end, in case there's more seeds. Seed of Agility. Pair of aerofoil earrings. Okay, that I want to look at. Enchanted earrings that reduce damage dealt by wind attacks and spells and gives you 8 wisdom. Maybe I would give that to, like, Bernice. She's got that Cara Riviera, though. Yeah, I'm going to give it to her, because for her, defense is less important than wisdom. Ring of Clarity. Okay. And the mighty armlet. Okay, cool. Why the sudden Iron Man 2 reference? I gotta know. Okay. So this gives you the Paragon, it gives you the Paragon, personality. But I was thinking of just giving that to either Aris or Bronson as a second thing. I think I'm going to give it to Aris instead of the Rousing Ring. Well, actually, wait, hold on. What does he have? Oh, he has the Hen's Tooth and Strength Ring. Yeah, it's better. It's a better version of the Strength Ring. Okay. Birds and even. Oh, I gotcha. All right. Yeah, I should have made that connection. Boids. Ah, there's nothing up here. No, I don't need to leave. I could just warp. Gotta get used to that idea. All right, so we'll go to Reeve just to see if there's anything going there that we want. I mean, that was a thief's door, but I need... The blue doors are the ones that I could open now. Yeah, there's really not much to look at. This is a pretty small town. I love how not everything's on the same elevation. Like, they've really put a lot of thought into this. So how you doing today, Gray? How's things down in America's Wang? Alright. Shrine of the Plains, I think there might have been a locked door near there. Like, maybe not in the Shrine of the Plains, but, like, in the dungeon that it's connected to, possibly. Yeah, there is a locked door. Let's check it out. Oh, but that's a gray door. I don't think I can open that till I get the ultimate key. Surviving, somewhat thriving. I feel you. Let me check. Okay, so that's one we need the ultimate key to get into. So here's the Dreamer's Tower. I'm just checking the whole thing. Alright. Nothing doing there. The little shrine now. Path of Promise. Shrine of Promise. Romaria. Let's go to Romaria. Okay, the big thing that I should check is probably the inn and the castle. I mean, like, I joke, like, hey, it ain't that fucking cold really there, but, you know, if you're not used to any kind of cold, it could be pretty fucking raunchy, you know? It was pretty cold last night. Not like it had been, but... Where's my... Yeah, there's my phone. But I just felt really cold last night. I actually slept with a shirt on, which is not common for me. But, let's see how cold it is right now. It's like it's 27 degrees. But with the wind chill factor, 17, which is, like I said, not as bad as it had been, but unpleasant. At least it's not below 0, right? It might get that cold again. Let me look at the forecast here. Well, it's going to drop to 3 tonight, so I'm sure with the wind chill factor it'll be... But it's going to be more reasonable going into next week, so there is that. The castle's what I really want to check. Birds. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I can just do that. I don't have to go upstairs. Okay, no unopened. Wait, no, there's an right there in the courtyard in the back. Let's go check that out. There's an unopened door. Oh, I have to not be on the garden path. Wait, did I get whatever's in that? Yes, I did. Okay. Here we are. That is a blue door. Oh, God, yeah, New Jersey can get really cold. Portoga, far to the west of here, is a great home for boat building. Ah, to have a boat with a barca all your own. You could sail to the ends of the oceans. Is that all that's here? Just gonna look around. Oh, no, there's something here. Where was that? Right there. I got me a tangle web. That's not amazing, but it's cool that I found it. Alright. It's like there had to be some kind of hidden treasure there, right? Okay, let's see. Romarian Road, Romarian Outpost. Korif! Let's go to Korif. Alright. I'm just gonna check the inn and that one big house. What I really like about this game is how each town definitely has its own identity. Like, they don't all look the same. Yeah. Yeah, it'll do that. You know what state has really crazy winters is Minnesota. Oh, this is actually a pub. Alright. Almost looks like there's like a... Oh, there's a back way with it upstairs. Okay. But, yeah. I saw this old video, this guy, he was like a news guy or a weather guy or something, and he was like out on the field. And he was demonstrating how cold it is in Minnesota. And, one thing he did was he used a banana that was like frozen from being outside, and he used it to hammer a nail, which I thought was dumb. Let's check Norvik. But the one thing he did is he poured water into a paper cup and then went outside and like threw it, and it came out as like snow. It was crazy. Yeah, it's not a lot. This is not a big town either, but just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I was like, okay, that's crazy. Yeah, last night I felt very cold. Which is weird, because like the previous 2 nights where it really was that fucking cold, where it was like, you know, 10 below with the wind chill, I didn't feel that cold, but last night I did. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything here. I think the main thing is in Ibis, and also where we went in the Aliahan Castle. I don't think the Fairy Village has locked doors. I don't know why I'm going there. I think this is an error. We don't need to go here. There's no locked doors in the Fairy Village. They don't even have doors, really. There's no reason to come here. Alright. Okay, so... Asham. I'll check. Okay. Yeah. Let me check in here. I think I kind of already came back here and got what I needed to get, which was back there. Yeah, it was a blue door. I think I did this. I think I did a sham already. Which means I probably also finished off in Ibis, but I'm going to check. I don't know, like, the pyramid in every version of Dragon Quest 3. You're doing the pyramid, it's you know, you feel like you just fucking given birth. I want to check the palace, though. That's, like, the main thing. You always feel like, damn, that was an ordeal. Let's see. Looks like I did it all. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to Portoga. And I guess the quickest way to do that would be, Skyfall Tower is pretty close to where I need to go. Or should I go to... You know, I'm going to go from Romaria. They're both kind of close, but we'll see. Shit. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it from the tower. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Hey, what's going on? It's me, Aris. I've got bitches. Whoa, here we go. For Gagagogs. Toxic toads. Good night, sleep tight, you white. Aris's angels. Yeah. See you later, shitlords. I won't be able to get that. That's a gray door. Just making sure I'm not missing anything here. Oh, here's something. Got me an angel bell. It's an angel bell. I think it's just a regular item, right? Oh, it cures confusion. Okay. Okay, that looks like I won't be able to get there until I get a ship. Alright. Lump wizards. Don't whoosh me, you big bitch. Good night. Da 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 da. Make sure I'm not missing anything over here. It's gonna be nighttime soon. Alright, we got a Lump Wizard, Restless Armor, and a Raven Lunatic. $69 at Raven Lunatic. I'll teach him. Ooh, here's something. A leather kilt, a pouch of musk, a poison needle. Alright, nothing crazy. Alright, we got bull mustiffs and lump wizards. There we go. Alright, kind of the same thing as before. Easy. Easy peasy. There's the town, but... Oh, let me look around a bit. Alright. And it's good because then I can arrive there at night and check any night stuff without having to worry about... There's items of some sort up there. But I don't think I can get up on that. Looks like I'll need the bird. Alright, more typical enemies. It's definitely nighttime now. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to that. You know, I don't see around here any secret spots. Maybe something back here. Let's check it out. Da-da-da-da. Now we got lump wizards. Douche. Douche. Oh, there's definitely something here. Oh, there's a prestidigitator. Alright, we got it. Houdini. Houdini. Oh, that's too funny. Alright. Trixie is over the moon and they got more prestidigitator pals, so that levels up Trixie. Anything else here? I should probably head to the town now. Wait, no, there's something here. Strange medicine, strong medicine, rather. 3 dazzle me knots. Alright, that wasn't that great. Alright, morphine mushrooms. Throw out a sizzle. Oh, they resist that, huh? Mushrooms that resist getting roasted. I told them they ain't shit. They didn't want to hear it. Nasty mushrooms process. I don't fucks with no damn mushrooms, man. They haunted. I knew for real. Like, you eat mushrooms, that's fine. You can eat all the mushrooms you want. You want to get The Last of Us? That's because that's how we get The Last of Us. Just saying. Here we are in Portoga. Arriving at night lets me look around, you know, see if there's anything special going on at night first, I guess, you know. I'll go that way. Alright, so I see an inn, I see a church, a couple other things going on here. Alright. Anything over here? A seed of luck. Oh wait, I don't think I used those seeds from, yeah, no, the ones that I found in fucking Romaria. So let's use them all now. Lucky, lucky. $4. Here's the end. Oh, here's a place where young couples do tarry. Will some not last, yet others will marry. There once were two lovers who came most daily, but now those faces that smiled and so gaily. Right. What do I got? Special medicine. Weed. Weed. Seat of defense. $4. Let's use that seat of defense. What's your problem? Welcome. Oh, it's your save point. Hold on. All right. A moonwort bulb. Aleph and Gwalen getting not low in that hotel. Oh, yeah, totally. They were stoned as shit. You heard about this glacier in the western continent. He wants to make a town of his own? Mad stuff. You speak of the settlement to the east, yes? I cannot imagine ever wanting to live there. It's the same thing. Oh, there's a monster there. A shell slime. Alright. And that was Marin. Sweet. We got our first shell slime. Very cool. 1 second here. Just looking around, looking around. Portoga's huge in this version. It's kind of cool. We'll have to explore the town again during the day because there'll be more people around. Seed of Strength. Damn, I'm just fighting some cool shit here. Okay. File of unsealant. Alright. I don't think we can go in here at night. I see you around, Gray. Please, if you could return tomorrow. Oh, it's a sleeping person. Okay. Like I said, eventually I'll make my way towards the inn. Let's see what this is all about. Papa, I cannot sleep. You are sleeping. What are you talking about? Really nothing doing here. Why can't I get over there? Oh, I probably have to go from the inside of the building. Right, that I shall do, right? So it's not just an inn, it's a shop as well. Hey, Mogul. A sparring suit. I don't think I need that, but let me... Is that any better than the what she has now? 22 defense. I don't know. It's not great. Nah, it's not good. All right. Mommy? What could be hidden in this special spot to the northwest, I wonder? My grandma never revealed it to me. Oh, I found the monster there. We're cool. Yeah, that was a prestidigitator. Does this go outside? It does. Ooh, my darling Sabrina. Miramar, my one true love. We are doomed never to speak again, never to meet. Have you seen her, amigo? Have you seen my Sabrina? No, I haven't. That is a shame. I wonder how she fares. Ah, Miramar. What if I say yes? I don't remember if I met Sabrina or not. Then please, you must tell her. Tell her that Carlos, he still loves her, and he will for all time. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just him. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. Alright. Wait, hold on. Where am I on the... Huh. Oh, there's something here. A mini medal. A miniature medallion. A minimalistic medallion artisanal piece. A fucking coin, a damn dime, a petty penny. Alright, I think it's time to see this place during the daytime. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Use anything different? No. My grandma once told me there's a special spot northwest of Portoga, so she says something slightly different at night. Weapons, what you got? Oh, I should probably have read that, because it looked like it was something... A single grain of pepper is as a single grain of pure gold. We have nothing so valuable here. Still, to business. Oh yeah, the whole pepper thing, because you have to go to, like, Edinburgh. Alright, they got the spike steel whip. That's a big yes. Knuckle dusters. Iron axe. Light shield, iron helmet, full plate armor, black pajamas, and iron armor. Okay, so these whips, absolutely. We'll want really 2 of them. I can only afford 1 right now, but I have stuff I could sell. I'm going to give it to Carla first, because she needs it more. And she's using a whip anyway. I should see if that beastly bullwhip that she has can be passed on to either Bronson or Bernice. I'm guessing not, but I'm going to check it out. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll just sell it. Alright. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Okay, so let's see. You have a cloak of evasion I can sell. And a hardwood headwear. Really don't need that dragon scale anymore. And the strength ring is a lesser version of the mighty armlet, so I'm going to sell that. Carla will sell the beastly bullwhip. And the pointy hat. And the iron apron. And the rabbit tail's a lesser version of the hen's tooth, so I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, Bronson, you got those knuckle dusters. Get rid of that. And same thing with the rabbit tail. We'll keep the full moon ring for now. Bernice, we'll get rid of that staff of anti-magic. And I'll get rid of the cloak of evasion as well. Okay. And then go to the equipment bag. Okay, sell the poison needle. That's only worth 4. I got 2 of them, though. I didn't mean to only sell 1, but... Knuckle dusters. Thorn whip. No, I want to keep that. The plain clothes. I have a holy lance. Also, I have a holy lance. Alright. Oh, pay attention to what you're doing. Leather kilt. Get rid of that. Sparring suit. Found that recently. Don't need it. And... Oh, no. I want to keep that. The silk robe. Get rid of it. You never... Yeah, the poison needle's terrible. It might one day suddenly one-shot an enemy. But that day is not today. Alright, let me get another spike steel whip for Aris. And we'll sell the iron axe back. Oh, I meant to hit sell. I tried it like once, and it was so bad that I was like, yeah, never again. And now I didn't buy it or nothing, I just found it, you know? Alright, light shields for sure. One for Aris and one for Bernice. In like a bush. In your bush. Oh, man. I know you could buy them later, but why would I? Oh my. Alright, so I'm gonna sell this iron shield. I'm not sure if Bernice had a shield to sell, but... Yeah, silver platter. Alright, we're doing well here. Okay, full plate armor... And black pajamas. Okay, alright, so the full plate armor... I can't quite afford that. But I can get the black pajamas for Bronson. And then, oh, wrong person. Sell the Cloak of Evasion there. So here's my thought. The only thing left to buy is 3,500, so we'll come back after some grinding and such. Do you have anything I want? Scholar's Cap, Silk Robe. Yeah, I don't want any of this. Okay. The king of our country is fond of the fiery flavor of black pepper. There are countries to the southeast where it can be purchased most cheaply. But there is none crazy enough to undertake such a journey merely for spices, surely? Oh, I just realized there are people walking around in there that I need to talk to. Like her. Ooh, to taste the fiery magic of black pepper just once before I die. This would be to have lived instead. Imagine, like, your life is just so, like, you're just eating, like, boiled cabbage all day, you know, and nothing has any flavor, and just simple black pepper is fiery to you. Like, imagine that. That's crazy. Huh? You require a boat? Then you must speak with the king, not me. Vaza, leave me alone. Anybody in here? There's a person up here. Hey, what's up? Oh, I am Sabrina. I was just daydreaming of my beloved. The nights, they are so long, the dark, so lonely without my dear Carlos. Yeah, he's at the pier. He's at the pier. What is wrong with you? Speaking of which. Yeah, because Carlos was right down here. I mean, at night. He's probably not there now, but he was just standing right there. What's your problem? Oh, you say the same thing. All right, never mind. Fuck you. All right. Oh, hey. What's up? Hola! Welcome to Portoga. Okay. You say the same thing? Yeah, alright, we heard it already. We know. I found a monster on one of these piers at night, so that was pretty cool. Actually, this is where Carlos was. Now that I think of it. Let's go in here. Though our kingdoms may be small, our king is truly a great man. Please, you must not show respect in his presence. Hola, welcome to the Castello of Portoga. In the lands of the east there is a great shrine where pilgrims from across the world travel to alter their vocations. Aye, if I could only visit such a place. If you possess the magic key, you ought to be able to open all the world's doors. Why, you could likely enter all the treasure rooms of the realm's castles, too. Ah, but forget I said anything. I was just thinking aloud. Aye, what I would not do to obtain such a key myself. Speaking of which. Oomph powder. Okay. All anybody speaks of these days is exploring the lands to the east, but I find such an idea terrifying. After all, are the people there not savages and barbarians? That's racist. You got problems, lady. Oh, that I can get in that. Hold on. Let me in. Oh, there's damage floor? I think I might have something to get me over that without getting killed. Or hurt. Let's see. You have safe passage. Alright, safe passage. Edged boomerang. I don't think I need that. Staff of anti-magic. I know I don't need that. Gold chain. Alright, I don't think the gold chain really does anything. I think it's just really to sell. Let's... hold on. Let's see. It gives you a little extra luck. Edge boomerang, I know I don't need. Alright. Well, we got some things that I could potentially sell later. I like how when you get close to the electric floors, you could hear the sound of electricity. It's kind of cool. Oh, we got a cutscene.
It is said that in the lands of the East, much pepper grows. Journey there, adventurer, and bring me news.
A world without black pepper sounds pretty shitty, though. Like, I'm not saying, oh, it's so spicy, you know, like, because it's not. But it has its own unique flavor that I like in soup and a lot of other things.
If you bring back precious pepper, I will honor you as a hero and present to you my very own flagship as your prize. Show this letter to the dwarf Nordi, who dwells in the tunnel leading eastward. He will grant you passage.
I met that guy. He's kind of a dick. Alright, we got the royal missive.
You are the second person for whom I have written such a missive. The first, if memory serves, was a warrior.
Nordy the knob. Yeah, it was my dad.
Inquired as to why he needed such a letter. He refused to say. All he would share was that his journey was one of the highest import.
You don't sound very Portuguese, sir. You sound Mexican.
Normally, I would have had him thrown out for such impudence. But his determination struck a chord deep within me. I knew.
I guess they were thinking as long as it's vaguely Hispanic, right?
He was telling the truth. Who would I have been to stand in his way? But I digress. That is all in the past. Go now, and may the goddess herself bless your voyage. Show the letter to the dwarf Nordi, and he will grant you passage.
Many have tried to journey to the east, but have died in so doing. Goddess rest their souls. Take care, wanderers. What is it? Show the letter to the dwarf Nordi that dwells in the tunnel leading eastward over Asham. He will grant you passage. Now go forth, Aris. I look forward to sampling the precious pepper you bring back. The king is a man of his word, of that I assure you. If you can bring him black pepper from the eastern lands, he will certainly reward you with a vessel to sail the seas. Alright. There's nothing else really going on here. Oh, it's the electric floor. So I like when you get near the electric floor, you could hear the zzz, you know. It's kind of cool. Oh, safe passage, we're off. Yeah, let me go to the lighthouse. We haven't actually done that. I didn't even think to do that at night. Oh, let me save it. Bring the dwarf some beer, then he'll tell you how he tried to build that fortress. Yo, what's good, Almighty Santa? Oh, there was some kind of big update to Dwarf Fortress I saw. Some kind of adventure mode. Oh, man, that's cool, though. Alright. Oh, no, I already saved it. Come on, leave me alone. Leave me alone, lady. I don't want to be your boyfriend. Alright. Yeah, let me go off to the lighthouse. I didn't do that before. But yeah, we're tooling around in Portoga. Hopefully I didn't miss anything by not coming to the lighthouse at night, but whatevers. Oh, there's something there. A care ring. Okay. What does a care ring do? It gives you the good egg personality. Okay. I'm really happy with the personalities right now, so... There was an offline screen with a cat person posing suggestively? What website were you on? A mini medal. Benvindo, child of the Duesa. Stay a while, if you please, and I will tell you a tale. There was once a brave soldier of a beautiful young maiden. The two of them, they would stare out to sea and dream of a world at peace. But seeing this, the archfiend Baramus was angered and placed a curse upon the young lovers. Ooh, truly, the tale is one of tragedy. Saddest story ever told. I don't need that. Alright. I think I already found a copy of that, to be honest. Alright, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to zoom over to, I guess, to Asham. Because it's closest. Muz-El. A raid train. Oh. Because last night I raided Dan, and, you know, he must have raided somebody else, and you know how it'd be. It'd be like that sometimes. Here we are. Alright, this is so not a big deal. Told you. Well, that's a hell of a thing to come back to. Right? Like, what? Ugh. Unless you're into that kind of thing, which I am not.
I'm Nordy, the dwarf. What do you want with me, boy? If you've no business here, clear off.
Clear off these nuts. Aris reads the royal missive aloud. My dearest Nordy, I hope this epistle finds you well. I must humbly request that you guide the bearer of this letter safely through the belly of the mountains. He is headed for Baharata on my half. Your constant friend and admirer, Portugus Rex. So Baharata, that's basically India, right?
You wanna head out east, do ya?
So we're headed in the direction of India.
Since it's by royal appointment.
By royal permission.
We are so
Wait, didn't I just come across that deck of cards? Where is it? Oh, here it is. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this, but let me bring the webcam up. I have this deck of playing cards. Here, I'll take one out so you can see it better. That come from the King Oscar company. They make sardines, and if you notice, it says. Oh, does it not actually say it? Well, on the actual, like, if you buy the actual sardines, it says by royal permission on there, because apparently, when the company that the company that cans these sardines was first made, they had special permission from the King of Norway to fish in those waters, and so for hundreds of years, it's had it says, you know, by royal permission on the cans. And as someone who really enjoys canned sardines from time to time, they are my favorite. I've had several different brands, some of them good, some of them less good, some of them amazing, but my favorite by far are the King Oscar. So I had some dealings with the King Oscar company, and I have a few different items that they sent me. One of them is this deck of cards. I just came across it the other day. I was like, oh, I keep going there. I was like, oh, look at that. So, by royal permission, sardines.
Follow me.
Anchovy's just a type of sardine. But usually when it's, like, because sardines could be anchovies, and you wouldn't tell the difference, because sardine is like a class of fish. But usually when it says anchovies, they're talking about they're salted. Anchovies are good too, though, on pizza. Oh, the way he cracks his neck. Oh, damn, he just... Damn, is Dogi the Wallbreaker here. Ugh.
Now, don't be misconstruing my actions, alright? I'm only doing this because the King of Portoga asked me to.
But it's interesting that we're talking about the King of Portoga.
And I'm no exception.
And the
Don't
best...
expect my help again.
Usually the best sardines in the world are considered to be from Portugal. But these are Swedish. I like the Swedish ones. Or not
Now
Swedish,
I think
Norwegian.
of it, I did once hear of a dwarf or two that went adventuring with humans. Barney Blighters. Right, in you go. This is the way into the passage through to the east.
So he could have broken that shit anytime, but he was just lazy. The king had to ask him to do it. But then again, I guess he did it for my dad at some point, and then would he just close it up again? Do, 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 do. Alright. So, if you see where we are here, we're kind of like, yeah, like we're heading down to India. So we're kind of going down like the Middle East. I see an item up there. Isn't there a promontory around here, though, that I could stay at? Hell Ninos, I think? Yeah. Yeah, Hell Ninos. Hell Nino. Oh, Bronson just ate it. Alright. Oh, it's gonna heal there, but that's okay. I think I might move the equipment around a little bit. I was thinking the meteorite bracer that Bronson has, I'm gonna transfer that over to Carla. And I'll put that instead of the necklace of immunity. And then that necklace of immunity I will give to Bronson. There we go. A fur hood, a leather kilt, a chain whip. I don't think the chain whip's anything decent at this point. Attack at 27, that's pretty bad. Alright. Is there anything over here? Alright, what do we have here? Rumblebees. Yeah, I think there's a promontory somewhere. I might be able to get that item. Items. Alright, Rotten Wilders and Vampire Cats are kind of back to this shit, huh? Fizzle Bronson, you bitch bastard. Bastard of a bitch. Let's see what we got here. Four moonwort bulbs, 2 seeds of strength, nice. And a seed of luck. That was a good haul. That was a great haul, I would say, even. Is there something there? Alright, we got a Rottenweiler and 2 Crabber Dabber Doos. These guys are kind of tough, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna try Crackle. No, never mind, we got it. Eris is level 20. And I got Holy Protection. I think that's the promontory. Olivia's promontory. Yep. Yep. It's an inn. Let's just stay here real quick. That's a way of doing it. There's a cat. Even if I could get past the cat, there's no way I could open that door. I never used the pre-made ones. Can't open that either. A prayer... Wow, they just throwing prayer rings at me. Yeah, I've never used the pre-made ones. I always make my own because I want to name them and everything, you know? I haven't really looked on this side of this peninsula. Is that something or is this a rock? Hello? Nice. Crit at the end. Nice crit in the middle. There we go. Randomized Dragon Quest 3, that's wild. Carla's level 20. They got randomizers for everything these days, huh? Tongue bashing. I'm gonna have to see what that does. It looks like some sort of utility. Gives an enemy a large lick, leaving them trembling with fear. Oh, okay. Medicinal, 3 medicinal herbs. Oh, wow! We got an Yggdrasil leaf. 2 doses of strong medicine. This is way early in the game to be finding Yggdrasil leaves. Oh, here's something for sure. Whoa. Alright. This is what I'm gonna do. Could have been better, could have been worse. Yeah, that fucked him up. That's what I was worried about. Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop-bop. Good night. Makes sense. But what does it randomize? Just items or? Oh, hello. There's the cloud guy. Phew. Phew, phew. Alright, and that is rainy. Sweet. And Cloud is over the moon now that we have more Cumulus pals. Oh, okay, I didn't see that. The world map, monsters, shops, and items. That's crazy. And the stats of weapons and that's wild. Alright, so Cloud went up a level. That's cool. Alright, I'm with it. I'm with it. Just 1 second here. Anything else here? Looks like no. Okay. Alright, let's start making our way down towards Bharata. I said India, but if you look at it, it's kind of not India. Bharata is sort of like it's Jordan or something. Oh, that's wild. Alright, more buzzer bees, whatever the fuck they're called. Rumble bees. This is me. Baghdad. I don't know, because that's in Iraq. I mean, that area is just sort of like the general Middle East. It could be Iraq, Baghdad, Bharata. Yeah, it could be. Alright. Oh, 69 a Rottenweiler. You see that, Grandad? I did 269. That's like 69 twice, right? Wouldn't that be 138, you ninny? You what? Ugh. That's like annoying. I'm gonna do it like this, actually. That worked. Alright. That worked pretty well, actually. Yeah, it could be a bad guy. I mean, the issue is that it doesn't exactly, like, give you an exact one-to-one map, you know? Is there anything kind of over here? Oh, there is. Crabber dabber doo. $4. Suit of leather armor. Okay. Crack kills. Crackle kills more. Does everybody remember the streaming service Crackle? No, I didn't think so. There really was a streaming service called Crackle. It did not do very well. Rottenweiler. Ow, 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 ow. The little peninsula here. Oh yeah, there's totally something there. An iron apron, boxer shorts, and a turban. The only thing that might be interesting there is the iron apron, but I don't think I need it. Yeah, alright, cool. Ugh. Oh, that actually did some damage, huh? That's why I gave her the meteorite bracer. Check this side too. Do, 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 do. Oh crap. That worked pretty well. Oof, oof. Calling in the homies. But not for long. Okay. I'm just not wanting to miss anything. The map is like so big now. Oh, we got rumble bees. No, I don't think these are rumble bees. It didn't tell me what they were though. They're slightly different. Heal. I don't know if I can get to that or not. Alright, we got, I guess, morphine mushrooms? Mushroom mage. Alright, yeah, we're definitely running into new enemies now. Yeah, we're not getting that till later. Mushroom mages. No, yeah, bosses weren't all that common. Dragon Quest IV started to have more of them, but it just wasn't all that common. Oh, there's some up there. Two Dazzle Me Nuts, 3 Angel Bells. Okay. It looks like there'd probably be something to the left here, but I probably can't get to it. See, can't it just show me the names of the enemies, or... It's weird that it doesn't show me unless there's more than one and I can select them. Now, Final Fantasy had plenty of bosses, if you think about it, I mean. One of the first things you do in Final Fantasy is fight a boss. What is that up there? Oh, that's a sham in the distance. Yeah, I can't get to that. That's fucking wild. Alright, Hell Nino. Nice crit there. Didn't need the spell. There's Dragon Quest 1, there was the dragon that you didn't have to fight. There was the golem, and there was the final boss. Alright, so Bernice is level 21. It's a good game, it just had a lot of flaws. Some of which, hey Alice, sorry I didn't see you there right away. Some of which helped it. Some of the flaws in Final Fantasy 1 actually helped the game. Because some of the ways in which it was jank actually made it work better than what they intended. And then there were some ways that it was just jank, but it was a good game. I enjoyed the shit out of it back in the day. Alright, Bronson's level 20. Bronson. Here's the second lake. Da 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 da. Just sort of zigzagging around, making sure I don't miss anything. Oh god, and there's a heal slime? Alright. Final Fantasy II was not a good game on the Famicom, but each successive remake of it made it better. To the point where I would say if you play Pixel Remaster, that's legitimately a good game. I know I can't get to that. Yeah, so what are these things? Oh, they are Rumblebees. Okay, they just kind of hit me pretty hard last time. Alright, we're starting to see trees and stuff. An ant guzzler and mushroom mages. Oh, actually, I should do it like this. So you've run into ant nibblers, but these guys don't nibble at ants, they guzzle ants. Imagine just having a good old glass of ants and guzzling that shit. That's nasty. Yeah, now Famicom Final Fantasy II is very painful to play. God, this is damn pretty. Alright. Walking corpses, I guess? I hate that it doesn't tell you the name. Yeah, it's a walking corpse. Okay. Like, unless there's more than one kind of enemy, and you can select them. Or you've hurt them and you can see the health by the name being a different color. Ooh, there's something over there. You got Seed of Defense, 2 Seeds of Agility. That's a hell of a haul. Awesome. So, Alice, I wanted to get your thoughts on this because we were talking earlier about the possibility that the next game will essentially just be Dragon Quest II HD-2D remake with Dragon Quest I essentially being the prelude. So I don't think there's a whole lot that you could do to expand upon Dragon Quest I too much without it retaining, you know, without stripping its identity away from it. So I'm thinking that essentially it's going to be Dragon Quest II, with Dragon Quest I just sort of being the intro. Well, I might as well check out this whole peninsula here. This is basically Saudi Arabia. No. Oh well, it's fine. That's not the spell I wanted to do. The homies have been called. Oh, Bronson got schmacked. Alright. There we go. So thinking that, like, it's ostensibly this is supposed to come out this year, but we haven't seen hide nor hair of it other than a logo and some art. Oh, it's a secret thing there. Let me see. Okay. I'm just wondering, you know, like when we're going to get like a trailer or some screenshots or something, you know? I mean, it was a long time between this game being shown off for the first time and then seeing anything else. But now we've seen this, you know, it's like, okay, we know about it. We kind of get an idea of what we should expect from 1 and 2. But I wonder what it's actually going to be like, especially 1. Nobody actually... No, they all got dazzled except for Bernice. Damn. That's okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Alright. Plenty of pot. A strength ring, okay. Look at that, it's a strength ring. Nothing? A mini medal. A miniature medallion. $4. Nothing. Alright. It looks like that's all that's here. Da, 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 da. Ooh, Rumblebees. So what are your thoughts on that, Alice, if you have any? The bulk of the game is just basically going to be Dragon Quest II. Ours is level 21. He just leveled up, too. It's crazy. Oh, there's something. 4 antidotal herbs, $4. A boomerang. It's kind of whatever, isn't it? Yeah, and I think that, like, you know, yeah, basically having a prelude that could be maybe 10 or so hours long makes sense when we put it into the context of Dragon Quest XI's demo when it hit the Switch and PC, the S version, that it was up. There was a point where they could have reasonably ended the demo and it would have been a really long demo, but it went far beyond that point. It was a really fucking long demo. I can't get that. Lump Mage? Are the Lump Mages stronger than Lump Wizards? Is that how it works? I hate when Windows Security decides to just throw up a push message saying, yeah, you don't have any viruses, you're good. Carlo's level 21. Like, don't bother me if there's no problems, you know? What do we got here? A tangle web, 2 doses of special medicine. Oh, there's Barada. I might look around beyond it before I go to the town. I mean, there's the Indian Peninsula. I know at some point I'm going to have to go there. There's a dungeon there. Yeah, like, yeah, right? The cops, like, pound on your door. And you're like, what the fuck? And then they kick your door in. And then they just tell you that you're not under any suspicion for any crimes. And you're like, well, you could have just left me alone. I would have, you know what I mean? That's exactly what it's like. Or how about a cop pulling you over to tell you that you're driving great? I saw that on the news once. There was this cop that thought it would be cute to pull people over to give them this something that looked like a ticket, but it was just something telling you, like, congratulations, you're a good driver or something like that. But imagine this poor person that has to deal with this shit. Right? No, I hadn't heard anything about AVGN. Did something happen? I heard there was a new game based on him, but I haven't heard anything about him as a person. Should I look on Google or something? Hold on. Oh, I should just look at the Discord maybe? I don't know. Where am I? I'm looking. I love the headline. Finally going all ass out. Let's see. The Real Game Awards. I don't understand a lot of this, but let me look at the second. That first link that was written so poorly, I'm like, what the hell? All right, I'm looking at the second link here. The Real Game Awards. That's so cringe. Why can't I swipe through these? Fucking Reddit. I'm more surprised to hear about Stuttering Craig because I'm friends with him on Facebook and all he ever talks about is basketball. There's a Best Jiggle Physics Award. Like, that's a thing. I hope he got a fucking trash bag full of money, because otherwise, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's so weird. All right, Medicinal Herb, 4 Moonwork Bulb, Seed of Magic. That's so strange. It's like everybody wants to just show their full ass. Just drop trowel, thump. Behold my ass, my friends! Yes! Look upon it in despair! Like, what? Oh, this looks like something. So weird. Hey, there's a monster here! Grah! Caw-caw! Alright, we got it. Alan? Oh, like Edgar Allan Poe. I get it. I'm like, that's not a pun. Oh, wait, it is. And that, because I already have one named Edgar. So Edgar just leveled up. Okay. All right. I'm with it. Is there anything else here? That is so weird. It's... He's always managed to keep himself out of any kind of, like, fuck shit. And he just dives into it headfirst, like, just, here's the fuck shit. This is the fuck shit right here, right? And he's always been looking off in that direction, or looking off in that direction, right? And so he's like, just get in that fuck shit. Just get in there, you know? Quote that. Not quote it, clip it. Clip that. Please clip that. Oh. Just get right in that fuck shit. That is so weird. Oh my god. Oh. That's just very strange to me. The guy's a fucking weirdo. Alright. Okay, let me... Oh, I can't warp because I haven't actually went to the town yet. Let's walk to the town. Let's going to... We're on a train to Bangkok. Aboard the Thailand Express. I'm in the Middle East, right? We're looking for spices. It's not the same as weed. Rush was singing about weed in that song. But we're looking for spices. Specifically black pepper. I don't know, where is black pepper indigenous to in real life? I think it's like everywhere now, but... An Angel Bell, who cares? Okay. Do. Should I wait till nighttime? Nah, fuck it. Let's go now. Alright, we're in Bharata. Didn't expect that face. Thank you, Moogle. Southwest India? Well, I am right to the southwest part of that.
Please,
Oh,
you must be calming yourself.
Oh, Tanaya,
somewhat
my most
accurate.
Beautiful darling.
Oh, brave traveler, gee, I am so sorry for all the fuss. I am but a humble seller of black pepper.
Yeah, let me get some of that.
Please, listen to my tale of awful woe. My most beautiful Poti, my granddaughter, Tanaya,
They changed her name.
is having been kidnapped by despicable scoundrels.
It used to be Tanya, but we know she ain't shit.
The young son
Well, it's sort of like on the cusp of being where Baghdad is.
her betrothed, Gopal.
Yeah, I can't. I follow the devs of Celico on there too, and I'm just. I need to Google this. I need to find out. They have a category for best jiggle physics. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard of. Okay, I'm on their website. At the Real Game Awards, we believe in empowering gamers and amplifying their voices within the gaming community. What? What is that? No, what? So there's the gaming community, and then within that there are some people who are gamers? What's everybody else? This is the dumbest shit I've ever read. Our membership represents a commitment to shaping the future of gaming by providing a platform for passionate players to engage, share insights, and participate in the recognition of outstanding achievements in the industry. They say that, and then they make a best jiggle physics. Alright. And then the next thing after that is they ask for money. Okay, so that's, you know, it's a grift. Oh, hell no. No, I gotta show you guys this. Hell no. You talk about back to the 90s here. Hold on. Okay, so here's where they're asking for money. And you can see you could pledge $5 a month, $15, $30, $150, or $13.37. Leet! Is it 1997? Is it 1997? What is happening here? Leet sponsorship, my ass. Why the Real Game Awards exist? Because you want money. That's why it's a grift. I've spent almost 20 years talking about video games, and the video game industry has never been this crazy. I'm creating the Real Game Awards because of the glaring chasm between video game developers, the media, and the players themselves. We've all seen it. Have we? There is a disdain toward gamers from media and even developers. It's insane. We all feel the disconnect and frustration. Do we? Is this a thing? It's not a thing. So I'm founding TRGA with a clear mission to empower gamers with a voice. I want to ensure your voices are heard and respected in an industry that often overlooks your perspectives. Yeah, who would think of that, right? Join me as we take games back. Good God. Then there's a frequently asked questions. Why do they need to charge money? This is one I want to see. There are a number of reasons, but some of the biggest include creating a level playing field and gatekeeping our hobby. They literally say that they want to gatekeep their hobby. They just outright fucking say it. Are you out of your mind? Oh my God. Well, I'm unfriending Craig on Facebook. Like he said, he only ever talks about basketball. He hasn't posted on Facebook since 2023, but I'm still just gonna unfriend him. There we go. But where do you see, like, their categories and shit? I don't see that on here. Not that I give that much of a fuck. I just thought it might be kind of funny.
They were planned to have been being joined.
We need to
together
gatekeep
in
our hobby.
matrimony and taking over from me my shop. You
Oh,
seem
alright,
to
I'll
be
look there.
Very strong and tough. Please, you must rescue my Tanaya-Jan.
Tanaya-Jan sounds like an actual Indian name, not Tanya, which it was before. See, I'm not... Okay. Oh, slides 3 to 5. Oh, it's so small, though. Okay, best RPG, best action game, best value, best Nintendo IP, best PlayStation IP, best jiggle physics. Okay, finally we get to one that's dumb as hell. Best industry failure? Or biggest industry failure? That's so dumb. Best games journalist? 2 of the 4 nominees for best game journalist are like anime avatars. Then there's worst games journalist. Shitty ass game of the year. Dragon Age Veilguard was on there? Isn't that like really good? And then game of the year. Waifu of the year? They really did a waifu of the year? They really did that? That's so cringe. That's so cringe. Best third-person shooter, best FPS, best company, best multiplayer, not best developer, but best company, best multiplayer, best early access game. Oh, that's the end of it, huh? It said 3 through 5, but it's really just 3 and 4. It's cringe. I'm cringing into my own belly button. I'm just gonna be a lump of flesh.
Save some myself.
About yay big.
Besides, we cannot put our troubles upon this unknown traveler.
Yes, you can.
Please, to be waiting here. Tanaya, darling, I am coming to save you.
Gopal!
Dude, Gopal is just a real one, though. He's like, I ain't waiting for these motherfuckers. I'm gonna do it myself.
Whatever am I to do?
Alright, well, I know what I'm gonna do. Look around the town first. Ah, if Gopal is being captured also, then whatever am I to do? What kind of weapons y'all got? Black pepper, you say? The uncle who's running the shop down the way is selling just such spices. Now to business. Okay. Alright, they got somatic staves, which, that's a pretty big bump for Bernice. Sizable scissors. I've never, like, used those. I think they hit twice. But if you look at the power being 56, 56 plus 56 is 112. And I'm no mathematician, but 142 is a larger number than that. Nobody in my party could use the Staff of Sentencing. It's probably for priests only. And the Morning Star. None of the... Oh, the fur vests are new. That's the... Oh, and frizzle retardant suit. Okay. Alright, let me grab that fur vest. Let me get that off here. Everything's mad expensive, but that's okay. Alright, let me sell some stuff. Gatekeep kept from getting bitches. That's why they have waifu of the year. That is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard today. It's the dumbest thing I've heard recently. Oh my god, June. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, because that's... It's fucking fucked up. I don't suppose I need this extra strength ring. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I have 2 extra strength rings. Yeah, I don't need either of those. Wait, hold on. Oh, he's not wanting it because it's unique. All right, I'll hang on to it. Boomerang. A bunch of 13-year-olds who happen to be 40. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the sort of thing that's like a joke. You don't like actually have people pay a membership fee to vote on it and have it at a show that's like streamed to millions of, well, let's be real, dozens of people. That's so stupid. That's like something you do on your Discord as a little fun little activity, you know? The fizzle suit. I can't even afford that. All right, we need to grind or find some items to sell. Let's look around more though. Namaste. Welcome to the town of Baharata, Traveler G. Hold on 1 second, guys. That is just really dumb. Alright. Okay. Here's an item shop. Let me just take a look here. The Doom Award. Yeah. Black bandana? I'll buy that. Hold on. It's the sub... Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Now, you know what? Beyond, I remember when you told me about it, and I remember thinking, oh, that's just silly, you know, like... Is it still a thing? Or have they just taken everybody's money and flown off into the night? I have never met a major priest that was not being delighted when they furnished with a somatic staff. Welcome back, Greg. Anything back here? No? Oh, hold on. It looks like there's something over here. Dazzle me not. Alright. And here? Seed of Magic? The Doomies? Yeah, no, you're right. But, like, when you're doing this, like as you said, the exact words you do, there's some stupid... You didn't say stupid, but I'm adding that. I'm embellishing. Some stupid fucking culture war bullshit. Grow up. Gatekeep our hobby. That's just... I didn't really need to come in here. Alright. I'll check the inn later. I just want to look around the town more. Oh, there's definitely something there, huh? Strong medicine? Okay. What's your problem? Are you hearing of the somatic staff? It's allowing even magic users to exercise their brawn in battles by beating up the enemy. It is from cheap, but I am finding myself most tempted to buy one. Yeah, that artwork all looked mad sus. Alright. I don't know. Looks like I can go in here. Hello? Nobody home? Oh, there he is. You don't want to go in the cave beyond them bridges near town? It's a den of handsome, yet bloodthirsty kidnappers. Huh? How do I know? I'll just do it, right? Now, if you know what's good for you, you'll steer clear. He has to throw in that they're handsome. Because that's important, right? Thornwhip? Okay. Like, it just is. It's just important. Just trust me on this. It's called storytelling, sweetie. Look it up. Oh, never mind. Ah, if Gopal is being captured also, then whatever am I to do? Willie's chocolate experience? What are you... What? Huh? The Archfiend is sure to destroy us all. He is master of the cold and freezing darkness, lord and king of the land of death. Soon all shall shudder and shake in the shadow of his wicked, wicked designs. Yeah, it sounds pretty bad. It is. Yeah, unhinged is the best way to put it. So even ChatGPT thinks... That should be like a song title, right? Even ChatGPT thinks you're an asshole. Oh, found a monster. Ribbit. Rip. So we've got Ribbert. Willy's Chocolate Experience was this event based around this knockoff Willy Wonka that used AI art. It was a total scam. Wow. I had no idea. I had no idea. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you could pretty much manipulate ChatGPT to say anything you wanted to say. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was thinking there had to be some kind of item hidden over here, right? What's down here? Oh, no, there's definitely something here. The waves of the sacred river flow swiftly by. Bathe in them? Who wouldn't? Aris takes a quick dip in the river and is filled with an overwhelming sensation of calm and purity. Ah, it is for these most sacred waters that I have journeyed so far. The waters of this our most hallowed river are quenching not only the thirst, but the warding of evil spirits also. Crypto? Oh, fuck that. I am regularly purifying myself in the holy and most sacred river that runs here through the town. I am hoping that will bring me to the bouncing baby child I have long sourced and so long. Where did that phrase come from? Bouncing baby. Oh, wait. A mini medal. A miniature medallion. The reason you get it is because it's set to do 3 minutes of ads per hour. So every hour there's a 3-minute thing. So the reason that I do that is so that there's no pre-roll ads, so that when people join the stream, it doesn't immediately play an ad, because that turns you off. You like go to, oh, let me check this person out. Oh, ad. You know. The idea of bouncing a child on your knee, that makes sense. Why didn't I think that's what it would be? All right, let me go to the end. We got to get some money, though. I think I might, after this, go back to Alihan and turn in my mini medals, because I feel like I found a bunch of them. Anything over here? No. The amount of secrets they've put into this game is just crazy. It is said that beyond the mountains northeast of here is standing All Trades Abbey, a place where vocations may be freely changed. That's going to make it even more fun. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is the unfortunate part. What you can do, it doesn't work 100% of the time, but it works like 90% of the time, is when an ad starts playing, there's that little mini player where you can see me, but you can't fucking hear me. If you hover over that with your mouse, you can pop it out, and it becomes like its own little window, and then there's like a volume slider, and you can turn it up, and you can hear me, and that'll go away as soon as the ad ends. Is the abbot named Jack? You know, I don't think so, Greg. All right, let me... there's no palace here, right? I didn't think so. Let me pop myself back home to Alihan real quick. Check. You go to level 1 in this, and when you change vocations, you keep all of your skills and half your stats. So a level 1... class change character is still like pretty powerful, and you level up real fast, so you wouldn't want them to modernize it too much, because then it wouldn't be Dragon Quest III anymore. This is already pretty damn modernized. What's up, dude? Alright, how many is that? So 33. So that, yeah, so what do I get? Staff of Resurrection? That's decent. That's pretty damn decent. And then 2 more, and I'll get the weightlifter's belt. Okay. Staff of Resurrection. That's pretty... Yeah. I think... Nobody could actually use it as a weapon, but I'm going to give it to Bernice just so she has it, and she could use it in battle, you know, just in case Aris is down, because Aris is the one that has Zin right now. Not that Zin is a great spell, but... Alright, let me go back to Baharata. Alright, I'm going to look around in the area and grind up some money, but we'll also try to find some items and stuff. So just do a little bit of exploration. Because I pretty much explored the Indian peninsula, but is the area to the north of there and around the Kidnapper's Cave, and I don't know. I don't want to go too far. All Trades Abbey is up there. Oh, yeah. Is that for hearing aids, or... Rumblebees, really? Wow. Good. Hi, while I have you, I know you gotta go and everything, but like while I have you, how are you enjoying the new place? Like, you gotta be feeling pretty good about that. Just seeing if I can find anything around here. Ant guzzlers. Just a... You don't want to nibble on ants, you just want to get a glass of ants and guzzle it. It's going to be a challenge to afford. Ah, that's understandable, yeah. So, you know, I guess you could always get a roommate, but I know you don't want to do that, and there's good reasons not to do that. But at least you would be kind of the one in charge. Let's see. $4. 2 divine daggers, I could sell those. A magical skirt, I could sell that. Okay. Alright, we're finding stuff. Really? Okay. I don't know, why are the lump mages stronger than the lump wizards? Like, I feel like that's so weird. Only the one bedroom. Okay. Makes sense. Unless you get, like, a pull-out couch or something, right? Yeah, now you probably want to just stay by yourself, because other people tend to take advantage of you. That has been my experience seeing it. You start living with people, and they start thinking, oh, I can manipulate this to my design. 68. I'm gonna do it again. You see that, Grandad? You see that damage number? 269. I saw 69 but twice, right? That's 138, you ninny. You what? Oh, there's items. I see 3 different item spots. 3 doses of strong medicine, 2 phials of unsealant. Alright, that was underwhelming. Ugh. Alright, Ram Raider, Whack-a-Nape, Ant Guzzler. Alright. Alright, it's a little dangerous here. We're getting to the stronger one, you know? Oh, absolutely, June. And I mean, the absolute, like, best circumstance would have been if Corin was able to stay with you, but with the whole issue with the what do you call it, the insurance and whatnot, you know. But yeah, other than Corin, it's just been, like I said, people just, they get in this mode where they seem kind at first, and then they're like, I see how I could totally take advantage of this disabled person. A bronze shield, an iron lance, 2 bronze knives. Alright, I could sell all that crap. Yeah, alright, it's definitely a little more dangerous up here, but I'm not, like, super worried about... Oh, Bernice is low health. Hold on. Let me fix that. I didn't even notice that. Crackle. Oh! Oh, just duffed! Just, boom, duffed. Oh, God. He could oomph himself and attack on the same fucking turn? No, that's OD. Get out of here. Fuck all the way off. What were those things called in the original game? They were like, not bad boon, but like the higher tier. A diamond. 2 seeds of luck, 2 seeds of defense. All right, that's a good haul. Ba ba. Yo, my luck is almost equal to Carla's, and Carla's wearing all that luck boosting gear. All right. Let me pop this diamond. You don't need to wear the diamond, just having it is good enough. I'm going to give it to Bernice because she's the one with the Staff of Resurrection. So if she takes a fatal attack, the diamond will save her. Alright. If I go any further, it's kind of getting towards Southeast Asia. You could see Japan there. I don't want to deal with the enemies over there just yet. All Trades Abbey is up in the north, but I think we want to wait on that until after I rescue the girl. Because I don't want anybody to be going in there at level 1. Okay, good. Stuff. Ooh, they resist ice? Aris got dazzled. Bronson has goosebumps. Alright, bad things are happening. Sizzle. Emergency groom. Attack. There we go. We got it. How much money do I... Not a lot, but I can sell stuff. I want to warp back to the town now because I haven't had the chance to look around Baharata at nighttime. Just to see if there's anybody that says anything different. Well, it doesn't look like there's really people walking around at night. Let me check by the... What do you call it? Down here. Oh, not... Wait, how did I... Oh, I had to go around it, that's why. Dirt. I thought for sure there'd be somebody there. Oh, well. Yo, this place empties out at night, huh? They just roll up the sidewalk. Alright, let me, I guess just stay at the inn. Then I'll sell stuff. It's not like Asham, you know? Asham, you go there at night and the place is fucking jumping, you know? It's... some crazy shit. Do 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 do. They have a curfew. Fair enough. Alright, I did find some stuff that I could sell. Alright, so let's see. So I have a bronze shield, an iron lance, 2 bronze knives. Alright, magical skirt, which I'll get exactly 420 blaze it for. 2 divine daggers, don't need those. And a thorn whip. Maybe I should sell the scholar specs. Or maybe I should be using the scholar specs. Why am I not using them? Where are these? Yeah, it gives you the wit thing, but it also gives you 15 wisdom. But I could avoid it giving Bernice wit by putting it there instead of the aerofoil earrings. And the garter will still proc. Yeah, it's just better. I mean, it doesn't give me that protection against wind, but... it just seems like a better idea. I promised myself I wasn't going to try to min-max the personalities and the natures and shit, and then I did it anyway. Alright, so let me sell the aerofoil earrings, since I'm not going to be using them. Okay, that should give me enough to at least buy one thing here. The armor, right? No? The fissile retardant suit for Bronson. Beloved by conjurers all over, this superb suit offers protection that we are against having their spells sealed away. But Bronson is a fighter, but that's okay because it just has higher defense. And I might change her into something that, you know, needs that. Alright, let me sell her the black pajamas. The pajamas weren't giving good defense as it is. Alright, so I still need 6,600 gold for the staff. Hold on a second. I want to know what the Sage book is called in this. Okay, it's called Words of Wisdoms. Words of Wisdom. Yeah. I mean, the Tower of Transcendence, where is that? Because I want to do, like, 2 sages. But I want one to be from the book and the other I'll just do the gadabout route. I just don't remember where that tower is. Isn't it kind of nearby? Yeah, it's right north of Altrade's Abbey. Okay. All right. The question is, she has a bunch more spells to learn. Like, I don't want to like turn her into a sage until she gets all her abilities, you know. Right. I need a lot of money right now. So, that's a thing. I might want to just go ahead and do the Kidnapper's Den now. Oh, let me close this. I don't need this anymore. Oh. I'm going to look around a little more, but yeah. Well, I mostly want to see if there's anything in that area where the Kidnapper's Den is. Strong medicine. Okay. I saw that Ninja Gaiden Black or one of those made its way to Steam. If that's what you're talking about. I saw that on Twitter. As well as, I guess, Final Fantasy VII, the new one. What do you call it? Reunion? Not Reunion. Reunion's probably going to be the third one. Rebirth also is on Steam now. Let's see if there's anything over there other than the Kidnapper's Den. 2 black, yeah. Oh, there is something here. Look at that. $4. Ninja Gaiden 4. And another prayer ring. What? There's a lot to this place for it to just be 2 barrels. I kind of want to come here at night. That makes 3 Ninja Gaiden games up this... Oh, yeah, because there's that 2D game as well, right? I want to come back there at night. It's dusk already, so... Alright, guys. I'm going to real quick just run to the bathroom. I got to go pee real quick. You guys saw that 2D Ninja Gaiden, which looks really cool. I'll be right back. I will not be gone. sounded like Ernest P. Worrell there, but you know, whatever. Go right there, Vern. Oh no, don't do that. How'd I wind up on Flake? Hey, I won somehow. Oof. All right. What is the 2D game called again? I forget. I saw a trailer for it and I thought it looked really cool. But I don't remember what it's called. Ragebound? Okay. I saw that. You have like Ryu, but then you have like this new character that you're playing as that looks like, you know, like old school 8-bit Ryu. Oh, friggin' everybody's friggin' dazzled, huh? Crack kills. Oh, Bernice isn't dazzled. We got through it, though. We got through it, yeah. Makes sense, yeah. But I just love that his look is very, like, original 8-bit Ryu. So at first I'm like, there's two Ryus. Is this like a Sonic Generations type of thing? You know? I was like, oh no, that's not Ryu. That's a different dude. As long as it's not like that Ninja Gaiden Z. Remember that? That was a big fat sack of no is what that was. Yeah, Yaiba. Yeah, that was so stupid. That's something that would have been at the Real Game Awards. Oh, who got licked? Shoot. I don't think it worked. It didn't work. Oh, Ninja Gaiden Trilogy on the SNES. That so flew under the radar. It wasn't that it was bad. It just wasn't a good value. There was some issues with it, you know? Alright, Bernice is level 22. The music was pretty terrible. Alright, balance is useful sometimes. Come on, I'm just waiting for it to be nighttime. Alright, there we go, nighttime. I just want to look around here. Oh, look at that. See? There's a mushroom dude. Hmm? Huh? Alright, we got it. And that's Mush. Like Prince Mush. Alright, let's do this. Kidnapper's Cave. Oh, I remember this. Ooh, I'm really gonna have to check everything, huh? To make sure I don't miss anything. Like all these dead ends and shit. Alright, Rumblebees and... Well, vampire cats aren't really a threat anymore. Well, that's modern gaming, I mean. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Nosferatu is available for video on demand. You know what you're doing tonight? Nice. Nice. What service is it on? Oh, there's a bag of laughs and hoodies. I'm not too happy about the hoodies. Alright, do you like this, I think. How's it going, Apple? I know tonight I'm definitely watching The Matrix Reloaded. My personal favorite of the 4 Matrix movies. Bronson's level 21, coming at you, Ween BC. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, no, it's a can of box. Prime Video. Okay. Alright, this is dangerous. I'm gonna throw out Soothing Song just... No. Should I do that? Let's do Monster Pylon, Hawkeye Claw, and probably Frizzle. Alright, good, good, good. Alright, we killed it quickly before it could do anything. You feel fresh? Nice. 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 I need to check all these fucking rooms, don't I? Because they've added so much to this game. It's like I can't just be like, oh, it's fine. I don't need to check every room. I'll just go the way that I know is right. Not so much. I should heal Aris. Ooh, yes, you have a big day, don't you? Coming up. What kind of cake, out of curiosity? I know it doesn't matter, but I'm just curious. Strawberry. Oh, it's a good choice. It's a good choice. Ugh, shades. All right, hold up. Do you like that, 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 and that? Okay. Okay, not bad. Good. Get duffed. Get off my... Ooh, the crit. It honestly seems like it was just yesterday when you told us the good news. It really doesn't seem like it's been a year, but it totally has. Ba-da-bop, 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 ba-da-bop. Alright. Let me in! What do we got here? A mini medal! Can I just walk over there? Yeah. Alright, this isn't so bad. This is what I'm doing. I still haven't healed. Alright, Carla and Bernice got dazzled, but that's okay. Oh, damn, Bronson got schmacked. Okay. Let's see, Soothing Song. Do bang. Bang all these guys. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing, Apple. I mean, I'm so happy for you. And I just know you're going to be, like, the best dad. I can just tell. I'm going to reverse it like this. Alright, and then do Crackle, maybe? Crackle-ackle. Oh, they resist ice, huh? Okay. It was still pretty decent damage, and, you know, whip it. Whip it good. Whip it. What do we got? Another Care Riviere? I don't really need that, but alright. Alright, I gotta check all these rooms. Because there could be monsters, there could be mini medals. You know, there could be anything around here. 1 second. All right. You know what's wild is I think of you every time I eat cereal. Oh, Bronson got schmacked again, huh? Do that. Oh, she roasted, huh? Nice. Alright, hey, Iris is level 22, and I learned Defending Champion? Wait, hold on, what is that? Is that like a clang, or...? Significantly reduces the damage taken from all attacks. Isn't that basically Kaklang, or is it like... Interesting. Interesting. Ba 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 ba. Alright. Wait, it's not vampire cat. A catula? That's new. We haven't seen those before. Catulas are new. Okay. The ant guzzlers are weak to fire. Oh, they could call the homies. Okay. I'm gonna do crackle. Heal after the battle. Heal after the battle. Heal after the battle. Whoa. Yo, Apple, thank you for subbing for 14 months. That's a little over a year. Can we get a little bit of a party in the chat? Just emotes and stuff. Oh, come on now. I wanna spend more than that. $4. Slime. Honk. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for 14 months. Yeah. And now we're talking. And Carla's level 22. I do what I want. Damn right. Dazam. Alright, let's look down here. Yeah, I gotta check all of these rooms now. Okay, Catula. Oh, I didn't heal. Alright, let me have her do it. I get so distracted by the level ups in the sub, I didn't heal. That's on me, not on you. Alright, emergency room. We're good. Okay. Yeah, I have a Blue Sky account, and it is way chill, but I haven't really, like, used it. And I think it's because I'm just, like... I got so put off of Twitter that it's hard for me to be like, oh, let's do Twitter but good, you know? Like, I'm just like, you know? I gotta get over there and start, like, exploring more and start actually posting things on Blue Sky. Because I love the whole idea of the app and everything, and I gotta like, put myself more into it, I think. I gotta just get over that hump and start actually doing stuff. I'll have to follow you. Oh, there's a monster. Yeah, I've seen that. As a matter of fact, most of the Reddits that I'm in have done that. Clack. Most of the Reddits that I'm in have absolutely done that. They're just like, we're not having anything to do with Twitter. It's done. It's over. Just ban the links. As a matter of fact, one of the larger subreddits that I'm in was saying that, you know, nobody really posts, because it was brought up, and they said nobody really posts Twitter links. Like, it just never comes up, but we're going to do it as a symbolic gesture anyway. You know, it's great. Clickety clack. Alright. Lecter. I'm trying to get the pun of a can of box named Lecter. I don't quite get the joke. I just think of Hannibal Lecter. Alright, let's go down here. Whoa! These guys resist ice. Let me try fire. Yeah, I've been thinking of it myself, of just completely getting off Twitter. Because I don't think it has any value at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I just... Like, yeah, I post there when I go live, and, like, a bunch of bot accounts will like my post or something. You know what I mean? Like, it seems to me that the traffic comes from Twitch itself. And you could do that other places, Greg, right? Like, I just... Oh, cannibal. Oh, man, that was so obvious. How could I not get that? That dirt. Did I just use Sizzle on a single enemy like a dope? It's alright. It's alright! Yep. They resist fire as well, huh? I'll have to try lightning or something at some point. See, in the previous versions of this, I never would have explored all of these rooms, but with all the added content, I kind of have to. Look, there's a guy and a barrel. How long must it be now since I first got lost here in this cave? What's more, I am no closer to finding this blasted bandit, who's the entire reason for me being here in the first place. Oh, goddess. Robert Eggers is doing a 13th century period piece called Werewolf. Maybe we'll get our third or fourth, depending on how you think of it, good werewolf movie, right? $4. Alright, shades. My future's so bright, I gotta whip shades. Ugh. Oh, really? They know Soothing Song? That's wild. Alright, you guys. You gotta hit the end. There we go. Okay. A sequel to Labyrinth? That doesn't feel right. No Jim Henson makes it not feel right. Seed of Wisdom. Okay. That's good to find. Like, would Jim Henson's son at least be involved in it in some way? That seems annoying. Alright. Actually, I'm going to do Hawkeye Claw here, and then Frizzle over here. Okay, yeah. As long as somebody from his family, or, you know, I don't know, like somebody who was close to him could, you know, give the nod there. I must have watched that movie at least a dozen times growing up. We had it on VHS, you know. Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean... The thing is, all anybody... Like, everybody's like, the Goblin King was supposed to be this creepy dude, right? He's the villain, he's a creep. You know. And all anybody could think of was with David Bowie's crotch. You know. So. It'd just be like that. He's the right person to direct it. Whoa. I don't have a lot of good choices here. I'm gonna use Bang. Okay. Everybody but Bernice got dazzled. Hawkeye Claw always hits, right? Yeah. There are still people that are like loud about the Rings of Power, and it's like somebody came on one of my answers on Quora that, by the way, had nothing to do with the TV show, and they just started yelling about the TV show, and I'm like, you know, dude, I wasn't talking about it. If you don't like it, that's cool. You know, I don't really give a fuck. But it's just weird to make not liking something your whole personality. And because I looked at the guy's post history, and every post was just him whining about the Rings of Power. And he said, yeah, I guess I'm guilty as charged. But he was seeing it as a good thing. That he's like fighting for... And I'm like, just... It's tiresome. Like, nobody wants to hear it. It quieted down a lot because Season 2 was really fucking good, and it was hard for the haters to really hate on it. But still, it's still there. Oh, that was a mistake. Do you like that? Actually, no, hold on. Do you like that? And then you can Hawkeye Claw this guy. And then I'll use Frizzle over here. And it's like the old thing still exists, you know. It's so stupid. People are dramatic bitches sometimes, you know. They're just like, oh, they have done something that I don't agree with. You're like calm down. Yeah, no, I think they do because they get in that echo chamber and they just never shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go from all the way to the left. Did I get that? No, I didn't get that. Look at that. I'm glad I made that choice. There's magic water there. Not that magic water is a big deal. It's just, you know. Boy, they're really throwing it at me, huh? I have those and I haven't played those. I definitely want to get to them because they seem cool. Like, yes, I know the lore is a mess and it doesn't make any sense in context with the Lord of the Rings. But here's the thing. Here's the way I see it, right? And I think you'll like this, Apple. The things about, like, Helm, Hammerhand being a Nazgul, Shelob having a sexy lady form. The things that are just straight up not true, right? They're stories that people tell in Gondor. The events of Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor may have actually happened in some sort of broad strokes way, but the specifics are a story that's being told from maybe some father to his kid in Gondor, just telling this great story and just kind of embellishing it like the Book of Lost Tales. Yeah, folklore. I didn't see the new Crow movie. It didn't look particularly good, but I kind of want to see it when it's on streaming just to see, you know, maybe I'm wrong about it, you know. I always like to just check something out. It did look pretty dire, but, you know, it's sort of whatever. I need to know myself, you know. I have a whole thing about I need to form my own opinion. I might be doing this in a dumb way. But yeah, that's the way I see it. Because, like, yeah, there's a version of The Fall of Gondolin that Tolkien actually wrote where Tur kills 5 Balrogs. And the way that it was explained later is, well, that's just a story they told in Numenor. So why can't Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War just be like that, right? Where it's just a story told in Gondor. Yeah, exactly. Hey, look. There were 3 sequels to the original Crow movie. One of them was even good. One of them is the worst movie well, not the worst movie, but among one of the worst movies I've ever seen. So I'm just saying, it's not like it erases it because there was already plenty of bad Crow movies. Like the Crow Wicked Prayer was fucking trash. Iron Helmet. I don't think I need an iron helmet. Yeah, the defense is 22. I already have one. Never mind. Okay, we'll sell it. It's just like I said. I was kind of excited about there being a new Crow movie. I saw the trailer, and I was like, oh, I'm less excited. That doesn't mean I won't watch it. Oh god, they copyrighted that system, really? That's like Nintendo did something like that. Have you ever noticed that, like, you play the Nintendo 64 and the controller for the N64 is basically the Super Mario 64 controller. Like, it was designed to play that game. And then all those other 3D platformers for the system did not have that control scheme. Like, no other game used the C buttons as camera buttons, and you like wonder why. Nintendo patented it. Like, that's so not a good idea. I feel like Elder Scrolls with that kind of system would be really good. That would be amazing. Because Elder Scrolls already has this thing where the NPCs decide how much they like you or dislike you based on several different things, including your notoriety, your fame, your personal interactions with them. Having an actual nemesis system. And honestly, it could be done. You know, they might have copyrighted it that specific way, but it happened in the 7th Saga on Super Nintendo, so it could be done. Just don't do it exactly like Shadow of Mordor, right? I'm in pretty good shape here. Bernice needs magic points, but she might level up or something, you know? Yeah, that would be a good one as well, yeah. Especially since you figure there should be, like, Templars working against you, right? Alright, he doing damage. Alright. You're gonna do this. Oh, come on. Youch! Alright, let me put an end to this. There, we got it. There was a time where I was playing Skyrim and I was fighting some enemies, and this lady, she was a vampire, but she was a friendly vampire, I guess. She was a farmer, and she came running over to help me at the moment that I was doing this big lightning spell. So a lot of it hit her. It toasted the enemies, but I hurt her. She had very little health, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, and she's like attacking me, and I do the thing where you yield to her and she stops attacking me, and I felt so bad about it. I stood there and I healed her. Like, I cast healing spells on her until she was at full health, and I was like, you know, like, hey, you know, we good? You know, like, I'm really sorry. You shouldn't have run into the lightning storm. But yeah, I met her like hours and hours later of gameplay later, and I walked up to her and she goes, don't hurt me again. I'm like, but what if she decided, that asshole, I need to kill that motherfucker. Alright. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of like Gaynor, right? Alright. Phial of Elfin Elixir. Okay. An Iron Axe. I don't think I particularly need an Iron Axe. Oh, it's garbage. Alright. Prayer ring. Wow, they really throw prayer rings at you in this version. That's wild. Matter of fact, I could use one of them to replenish... full plate armor. Okay. Replenish Bernice's magic. Alright. I don't need it, but that sells for a good amount. Let me grab one of those... Is it considered an item? Where are my, It should be a ring. Where are my, prayer rings? I think I have like 5 of them at this point. Oh, there they are, yeah. I have so many, I might as well start using them. Oh my god, you could use them on another person? That's wild. Okay, it broke already, but I got some magic points back. Yeah. I mean, Elder Scrolls already has a lot of the foundation for something like that. Alright, here we go.
Who the heck are you? Oh, here to join the gang, are ya?
I heard everybody here is handsome, and so I figured I'd fit right in.
The boss ain't here, so clear off, will ya?
And you gotta tell him no.
Who the heck are you? Oh, here to join the gang, are ya?
No.
Well, we can't have that now, can we? Come here, you!
Alright, here we go. Robin Hoods. Alright, so let's see. What are we going to do? We're going to do... I think Lightning Slash would work well here. Monster Pylon. I don't think Wind Sickles would help. I think just a regular attack from Bronson. And... Sizzle's probably the go-to, right? Sizzle or Crackle? Actually, I should have used an Oomph on Aris. Okay, they resist fire. But I killed one of them already. Yeah, like I said, it's like Nintendo patenting the camera system in Super Mario 64. Like, you just... So, like, everybody else that wants to release something like that on your system is going to be kind of nerfed. Like, you played yourself, fool. Alright, I'm going to use Oomph. I should have done that on turn 1. Kasap? That's no good. Ouch. Alright, attack. Let's do Emergency Groom. And then I'm going to have you kabuff to get my defense back. Oh yeah, I figured that would do a lot of damage. Games industry shooting itself in the foot again? What? Bernice is level 23. Oh, she learned boom. That's useful. That went pretty well. $4. Hey, Justin Sauce, how's it going? Oh yeah, the magic system in this is all automatopoeia.
Help!
Hey, it me.
Somebody help me! It is I, Danaya, who was most terrifyingly kidnapped from the town of Baharata.
Help somebody. Oh, she's saying the same thing. I'll figure out how to get you out of there, I guess. Sage's elixir.
Please, there is a
Let's go,
lever on
pull.
the wall over there that will be opening this door. Pull it, quickly.
That's what your sister said. There we go. God, I'm wrong.
Oh, Tanaya, my most beautiful darling.
I'm so glad they gave her an actual Indian name and she's not Tanya anymore.
Oh, Gopal, my most dearly beloved. Now we may return home together at last.
Indeed we may, my love. Come, let us leave right now, this instant.
Yeah, about that.
Thank you, brave hero.
That's why I said about that. It's this fucking guy again.
You didn't think I'd let you get away that easily, did ya?
Brave hero, save us!
Ray, this is awful. I care nothing for myself, but you must be saving my beloved.
Hey? I don't remember kidnapping no...
Hang about.
Not you, a bleeding king. I can't get rid of you, can I? Well, you ain't gonna beat me twice.
I think I will, actually. Alright, rematch against Robin Hood. Okay, I think what I want to do here is... I'm going to set up the dodgy dance. You are going to... I don't think Warcry would help me here. I think you're just going to attack here. You're just going to attack him, and I'm going to use Oomph on Aris. Alright. Attack here, attack here, attack there. Oomph on Carla. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Okay. Alright, attack here. We're going to use Soothing Song. Attack here, and we're going to do Kabuff. Nice. Alright, emergency groom. Oof. Kasap. Alright, Oomph wore off on Aris. There we go. Alright, let's do an Oomph on Bronson. Yeesh! Alright, Oomph wore off on Carla, but I'm needing her to heal more often than not. I should not have just attacked with Bernice. I should have used Kabuff. Oh, that's it. We won anyway. We got it. Yeah, Justice like, oh, you're saying oomph and zap and boom and all this stuff. What are you talking about? Aris is level 23. And I get Gust Slash. Carla's level 23. Bronson's level 22. Holy fuck, she's jacked.
I beaten a bleeding kin. You're my bleeding nemesis, you are.
Well, hold on. That's patented.
Please, I'm begging you, spare me. I'll turn my life around. I'll go straight, I promise. Just let me go, please.
Yeah.
Cheers, ears. Be lucky, eh? Ta-da!
And I got double defeat.
Thank you. Thank
Awarded
you
for
once
defeating
again
Robin
so
Hood.
very much.
Again.
I am indebted to you for as long as I shall live. Longer. Finally, it is time to return home.
Yes, my dearest darling.
You must come back to Baharata and see us sometime, yes? Goodbye.
He out like gout.
Savior.
Alright, so we can go and get the pepper now. Yeet. Plop. Where's the inn? Up there, okay. I could probably also afford that somatic staff now. So what I want to do is not change anybody's vocation until they've learned all the skills they can for that vocation that they're on. And thankfully, the game is pretty forward about that kind of thing. Like, okay, you could see here, well, Iris can't change anyway. But, like, Bernice has all those left to learn. Like, it's quite a bit. And then for abilities, you can see Carla has those, Bronson has those, which is not a lot. And Bernice doesn't learn abilities. Not you. I don't even know how much money I have right now. But oh, I have enough without even having to sell anything. That'll be for Bernice. Hey now. Check something real quick. Okay. That doesn't mean I don't want to head up to All Trades Abbey to get it on my map, and we'll do the tower to get the thing. So, I definitely want Bronson and Bernice to both be sages at some point. And Carla, well, let's see. Carla, I might turn into a warrior. That's my thought. Instead of hero, warrior, sage, sage. That's my thought. Like, Bernice will probably get the book, and then the other one, Bronson, I'll change her to a gadabout, get her to level 20, and then make her a sage. That's my thought anyway. Thanks to you, I have been able to buy black pepper at last. You have my great thanks, Traveler G. I don't think I ever looked up in here either. A brave hero. It is you. Thank you very, very, very much for coming to my aid. Thanks to you, I have returned to my home, and Gopal and I have inherited my dear Dada's shop. The Wayfarer is close. Traveler G, friend, I am having heard everything that occurred. You have my deepest, unreserved, and most undying gratitude. That I am able to rest at last is thanks to you, and you alone. Although the problem of doing it that way is that I won't have a monster tamer. So maybe Bronson will become monster tamer first or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, like maybe what I'll do is I'll go from Bernice is mage, right? And then I can go from mage to sage. Where Carla will go from monster wrangler to warrior, and then Bronson will go from fighter to monster wrangler. Maybe I don't need two sages. I don't know. Because the monster wrangler's really, I don't know. Do I want to? It's useful to have the Monster Wrangler to recruit the monsters, but there's other ways of doing it without them. So it's not like that big of a deal. Wait, did I get the pepper? I didn't get the pepper. There's actually 3 books in this version. But you don't need. You don't need. I mean, you could do the Gadabout route.
Namaste, and welcome to the Emporium of Spices. Array, but it is you, Savior Ji. It is I, Gopal Gupta. I am still most thoroughly in your debt for all that you have done. Are you here in search of black pepper, perhaps?
Yep.
Then allow me to get you some right away.
I'm gonna put this in my soup.
Array, I am most sorry for this, but we have no black pepper.
Of course you don't.
However, do not look so glum. There is a trader we do business with who always has some to hand. You should be able to find him in All Trades Abbey to the north.
I was heading in that direction
Gopal
anyway.
sent you.
So.
Oh, Savior Ji, please. I could not be taking any reward from you for this. Now, it will take a little while to reach All Trades Abbey. First, cross the bridge close to Baharata before making your way north towards the mountains. Eventually, the Abbey will come into view. Best of luck, and thank you for everything you have done, Savior Ji.
Alright, let's get out of here. So we're going to head in the direction of All Trades Abbey. Which is right there. Then the tower is up there. We'll want to do that. At some point, just to get that book. The blue books... It's not called Book of Zen anymore, by the way. It's called the Words of Wisdom. The Bluebird, I don't know if they drop it in this version or not. It was a really rare drop. I don't know if they do it in this one at all. But like I said, the Gadabout route is pretty easy to do once you're at a high level and you know where to find the metal slimes and such, right? Which I think you start seeing metal slimes right around All Trades Abbey. So, but I kind of want to not change party members' classes until they've learned all the skills they can learn, with certain exceptions. Like I don't think I'll need the Gadabout skills. Dang, Bronson. I mean, her whole thing is high crit rate anyway, so. Do, 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 do. So I kind of looked around a little here. Yeah. Lump mages. Lumpty lump, do the lumpty dance. Stop what you're doing, 'cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. Yes. Yeah, so maybe... That's right, though. Maybe I don't need to learn all the wizard skills. Maybe I could turn her right away as soon as I get the book. It's really the other ones that I want to... Let me look. Hold on. Let me find out. Okay, so DQ3, HD-2D skills. All abilities and spells by vocation. Okay. Hero, warrior, martial artist, mage. Okay, so mage... Like right now, let's see, we have bounce and boom. Boom is the most recent. So there's tick-tock, ka-crack, fuddle, ka-sizz, sheen, fade, ka-frizz, click, ka-crackle, morph, puff, kaboom, and hocus pocus. But if I go over to sage, do you get all those things? Every single one of them's in there. Every single one of them's in there. Yeah. Okay, so I'll want to get the first sage as soon as I can then, from mage. So yeah, so priest or mage could turn into sage right away without losing any skills. All right, no problem, man. Thanks for coming by. Always great to see you. Okay, as for the... Let me look at this. Hold on. As for the fighter... All right, Alice, we'll see you soon. Okay, the monster wrangler... We have tongue bashing. So there's flame breath, boulder toss, burning breath, and cold breath. Although the other abilities that you get are all from recruiting certain amounts of monsters. Okay. Where's the fighter? Sage, priest, mage. Oh, martial artist. That's what they're called, right? They get critical claim. That's too good not to try to get. Critical claim is amazing. It's pretty costly, but yeah, we want that. Yeah. Okay. And you get the pre-spells, exactly. So, yeah, I'll want to change her to a sage as soon as possible, then. The one that I really want to wait on are the other two. All right. I'll trade Zabby. Because we're going to go through Gadabout anyway. For the other ones. Wayward sheep of the... Oh, you save? I'll save it. I'm going to keep that open now. Didn't I just save it? Look around. Head far to the east of the abbey and eventually reach an inn by the coast. From there, one can gaze upon the islands of Japan. It is a nation positively shrouded in mystery. Greetings. If you're looking for... Oh, it's an item shop. They have a Gustarang here. Ooh. I'm going to want that. I'm going to want that. Are you enjoying Earthbound? I'm not such a fan of that game, but a lot of people do enjoy it. Yeah, Gustarangs are really OD. Look at that. Especially for Carla. Alright, we'll keep that in mind for now. What's down here? Oh. Oh, okay. Seed of Agility. Da, 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 da. As part of my training, I have taken to consuming poisonous foods to build up resistance to various toxins. I have it on good authority that poisonous mushroom-like monsters inhabit the area around a cave to the south of here. Perhaps that is where I should head next. A Torque of Truth. Yeah, this is a little different. What's the Torque of Truth? Oh, it's a ring. An intriguing necklace that helps prevent its wearer from becoming bedazzled. Okay. Not one of the best. Yeah, that's my thing. I think it's kind of just okay. There's an island on the coast of the southeast of here named Japan. They call it the Golden Country. It sounds amazing. Wouldn't it be great to sail there and see what it's like? Alright, this is also a save point, obviously. Is there anything like hidden back here? No? Okay. Yeah, they changed the layout of this place. Ever heard of a village of Mer? I remember when it was called Mar, but yeah. Easiest way to get there is to look for the scene by the east coast. Once you find that, head way up north, and you'll be up there soon enough. Can't say it's exactly the liveliest of places, but it's well worth a visit if you ask me. Eliza.
My name's Eliza, by the way. I might not look it, but I'm a fashion guru. I can cut your hair and dye it, even change your voice. There's not much I can't do. I'll have you looking your best in no slime. Phenomenal son of gold coins, of course.
So this is how you can make the hero look different?
So how about it? Is there someone whose appearance you'd like to change?
Oh, no, you can't do it to Eris. Well, I already went through great pains to make the other three look the way I want them to look, so... yeah. We're good.
Goodbye.
Eliza, because she's a heel slime. I always seem to arrive at new places at dusk. What's up? I am the humble servant of Apello, he who presides over the naming of things. Oh, it's probably to change names. Yeah. Yeah, you change people's... Alright, I don't want to know. I like the names. Alright, cool. It's the Name Raider from Pokemon. By the way, I bought a green screen. I don't know if I told you guys. It should be here on Monday. Alright, there's the guy I need to talk to, but let me look around a bit. Supposedly long, long ago, a group of martial artists used the Abbey as both their home and training ground to hone their skills. Though as with all hearsay, you have to take these things with a pinch of salt. That said, I would go some way to explaining how the Abbey came to be the go-to place for changing vocations. I am thinking of becoming a martial artist. Yeah. Hey, what's up, dude?
Why, yes. I do supply a merchant in Baharata with black pepper from time to time. But what business is that of yours?
I need some fucking black pepper.
Friend of Gopal's. Oh, then you are a friend of mine as well. I'll give you as much pepper as you need. Here you go. I hope it's to your liking.
So having Gopal not have the pepper is a way for the game to be like, you need to go to Ultra's Abbey at some point. I'm going to become a merchant and make an absolute mint. Oh, that's her. Goddess, give me patience. Now for the 100th time, the effects of Kabuff and Kasap will increase each time you cast them up to a maximum of 2 to 3 times. However, oomph is only worth casting once. You are more than capable of remembering this much. Do not do yourself down. Oh no, alright. So I should cast Buff, Sap, and Accelerate 2 to 3 times, but oomph just the once. Magic Barrier is only worth casting once too, I suppose. That's the same thing. I just don't know if I'm ready to go through with it. All my friends got so weak right after they took up new vocations. I mean, they were alright in the end. Their more powerful pals carried them through a few fights, and they got back to their old brawny selves soon enough. It's just, well, I hit a bit of a lone wolf as it happens, so I don't really can afford that luxury. I talked to him already. I want to become a mage! Abracadabra! I once heard there's a place in the mountains to the north of here called the Tower of Transcendence. Apparently it used to be frequented by martial artists wanting to really hone their craft. What's more, the top level of the tower is home to hardy monsters that are worth their weight in gold if you best them in battle. Why am I talking about metal slimes, of course? Go there and have a look for yourself if you got the time. I'm going to become a beautiful, fresh-faced young damsel. That guy's in like every Dragon Quest game after 3. There are monsters out there that aren't aggressive at all, but unless a monster wrangler approaches them, they'll usually just run away. So if you spot a friendly creature that might be looking after it, be sure to have a monster wrangler in your ranks before trying to befriend it. Yeah, unless you have to do other things to get them if you don't have a monster wrangler. It appears I have no choice but to take on a new vocation if I wish to reach my true potential. The question is, what should I become? Perhaps I will try my hand at being a gadabout. You don't see too many with muscles like mine, after all. You wish to know why changing vocation is beneficial? Well, broadly speaking, there are 2 main reasons it is so. Firstly, one can learn a far greater number of spells and abilities, which they can never forget, even if they change vocations again. Finally, pursuing a path allows one to fundamentally improve one's own attributes. At least that is the belief we subscribe to here at the Abbey. Anything here? No? Okay. If a mage becomes a warrior, there'll be a warrior who can cast magic. Good, eh? But they'll also be back at level 1, so don't change your whole party's vocations at once, or you'll be in trouble. You're probably best off changing 1 or 2 people's vocations at a time. If it's your first time, I'd recommend something like priest to martial artist, or warrior to priest. That'll give you 2 characters with healing spells, and your martial artist will be able to cast them nice and quick. Alright. Check the other side. Yes, I'm not going to change anything now, but we'll see if we can get that book. It might be a tough dungeon at this point in the game, but I think I can do it. People have sometimes mentioned a one-time warrior who really made the most of the Abbey. Apparently, he first changed vocations to become a mage, then took the mantle of a thief, before going back to being a warrior. Actually, I suppose he wasn't a one-time warrior after all. A two-time you know what? Never mind. She's like, this ain't worth talking about. If you choose a new vocation, you lose all the experience you've learned in your old one. But all the effort you've made won't have been for nothing. You'll see some benefits of your new job. That being said, a priest who becomes a warrior, then decides to go back to being a priest, will have to start again from level 1. So you don't want to go changing vocations too often. But if you do, you'll find that you level up more quickly, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Yeah, or sometimes he says he wants to be the pretty princess, or, you know, that kind of thing. But that guy's in, like, every game with the job system. You find that guy at All Trades Abbey. He's in 6, he's in 9, you know. Alright, let's go try that tower out. Also, this item is, like, right there. 4 medicinal herbs, 5 antidotal herbs, black pajamas. Alright. Ursa Minor? Ooh, he went right away, huh? Hold on to that for me. He actually resisted fire, but that was more than enough damage. There's even one game where you meet like a bunny girl that used to be an old man, so it can happen. Alright, Whack-a-Nape, Mage. Alright, the Whack-a-Napes are the dangerous enemies here. I have Boom now. Let me use that. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Nice. Very good. Okay. So it just leaves the Ram Raiders. Oh. Oh, I should go there at night, actually, and see if there's anything, like, monster-wise on the outside portion before I go to the tower, because it's almost nighttime. Actually, it is nighttime. Let me just zoom there. I never actually streamed the Game Boy Color version. Oh, it's not quite night. Alright. I streamed the mobile version, and I streamed the Super NES version. Here we go. Alright, let's see if there's any, like, monsters or anything at night. Oh, there's totally a slime over there. Hey, what's up? Sounds great. Alright. So we've got Slimin. Slimin Belmondo. And that levels up Splatrick. Damn, that's a big level up. Look at that. Alright, I'm going to stay at the inn here before I go onto the tower. I gotta remember to also, like, save up for the boomerangs they have there. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do that tower. Let me see what this says. North Tower Transcendence, Southeast Wayfarer's Inn. Okay. They're for the monster arena, but also having them powers, the more you have, powers them up your monster wrangler, and she learns more skills and stuff. Another Ursa Minder using Bound, or no, it's using that defending champion ability. Alright. There we go. So yeah, they are for the monster arena, but they power up the monster wrangler. The more monsters you have, the more powerful she becomes. Which I think is a really cool idea. Damn. These guys just went in. Yeah, Yogi casting spells. Doo-doo. So much for Skidoo. Couldn't find the entrance at first. Tower of Transcendence. Interesting. Is there anything off in this direction? I kind of remember the layout, but I need to check everything. Alright, we got Wackanapes and Beacons. Good crit there. That actually wasn't a spell, it was an ability that you could use to just sort of tank any attack. It's like defending, but it works on magic as well. Strong medicine. Okay. Looks like there's actually nothing here. Okay. Alright, Ram Raiders and Beacons. With the personalities, the way that I have them set up, my stat growth is going to be insane. I mean, it already kind of is. And a Seed of Wisdom. That's kind of dope. Alright, hold on. Let me use that real quick. Okay. Alright, this looks like a mess. Very good. Fuddle. She shook that off real fucking fast, though. Like, how dare you use Fuddle on my fastest character? She's actually not that fast. She has the Meteorite Bracer. Is this a save point? Life is a pilgrimage in search of wisdom and truth. Welcome, pilgrim, to the Tower of Transcendence. That's just a person to talk to. Alright. Oh. Wait, leave me alone, will you? I'm trying to meditate here. Fair enough. I got these at Cost World Plus. Alright, let's see. Uh-huh. A sparring suit. I don't think it's any good. That's worse than the black pajamas, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Wackanapes. Sizzle. Actually, Crackle might have been better, but it don't matter at that point. There's a lot going on here. Let me see where this goes, just to see the next floor. Actually, can I? I can't see floors I haven't been to. Alright. There's a monster here. Okay. Wow. Fantastic. It's a Catula. Alright. Alutac. Oh my god, like Alucard. Because it's Catula backwards. That's a really good name. Alright. Yo, Ironhead, what's good? Oh god. That's an ethereal serpent. And there's also a Dread Admiral here. Alright. Let's take this somewhat seriously. Yo, how'd your stream go? What were you doing? Got it. Okay. I kind of figured you might do that. Alright. Got me a diamond. Alright. Back down we go. Street Fighter 2. You probably mean Alpha 2. Nice. Even fought Shin Akuma. Nice. Which version were you playing? What? Arcade, PlayStation. Like where were you going with that? Oh, the SNES version. Damn. It's not like a good version, but it's like technical marvel that they got that game on the SNES. That's pretty cool, though. Alright. This goes back. But I want to just see... I looked up in here. Okay. So we're playing Dragon Quest III. Obviously, we're in the Tower of Transcendence, looking to get our first copy of the Words of Wisdom, so we could change one of my characters into a sage. Those Mucinix men, they do look like that. Seed of Defense, very cool. Seed of Magic. You don't see Seed of Magic too often. Alright. I went over there because I talked to that lady. Okay. So it looks like where I want to go is up there. Yeah, I want to go this way. Interesting. Gotta go across this. Alright. Alright. Alright, nothing too crazy here. There could be metal slimes in here, so we gotta be on the lookout for that. Do. Strong medicine. That's the good stuff. Oh, yeah. I mean, I played it on Dolphin not too long ago, and yeah, dope. Highly recommended. I wanted to play the new version on an emulator, but people are saying it doesn't run that well yet, so... Okay. Alright, there's so many choices here. So I'm going to have to try all of them. This is a dead end, but is there anything here? Looks like no. Okay. Just a dead end. Very good. Rock and roll, baby. Bernice is level 24. Nice. Love that stat growth with that personality. Alright. Let's see what do we got here. $4. Interesting. I will go back and try all the other paths, but... Oh no, Garudas? Oh god, alright, I know what to do. Alright. I mean, every place in this has looked amazing, you know? Ooh. Alright, we got both Garudas. Alright, I can do this. Hold on. Double heal. Yeah, the ethereal serpents are bad enough, and then you throw the Garudas in there. Got it, okay. Definitely becoming more dangerous. Maybe I should check out the other paths before I go this way, because this is clearly the correct path to get to the book. 3 ethereal serpents? That's not so bad. I don't have to deal with the damn Garudas because they're so fast. See? Nothing I can't handle. Aris is level 24. Very cool. And I learned Zapple. Just in time to learn Zapple, right? Bronson's level 23. I was just thinking Zapple would have greatly helped with those Garudas, but... having a hard time moving here. There we go. Alright, so I kind of want to go back down this way. We'll check out this path. Nothing here, right? Okay. See? That's why I wanted to do it. Boom. I should throw Zapple out in a fight just to show it off, though. Not this fight, obviously. Maybe the next one. Carla's level 24. She learned Flame Breath. Okay, very good.
A mini medal. A miniature medallion.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Alright. I gotta look around. I'll trade Zabby more for mini medals, but for now. How do I get to that? Oh, I see, it's detached. Alright. Oh, here's a good time to use Zapple. He actually resisted that. It erased him. But heal slimes resist lightning. Okay. I haven't seen any metal slimes yet, but... Silver Tiara. I don't think I need that. Good defensive 30, though. Maybe I'd want it. Let's see. It's actually decent. I'm going to give it to Carla. Oh, a second here. Alright, there's an alert popping up over the... Okay, so from here... We're going to go back up the... I don't know how to get to that other thing, but we'll maybe figure it out at some point. Nice. Got him. A whole lot of noise is happening right now. Whole lot of noise going on. Okay, so this lower one was kind of going onwards, right? Yeesh. Alright. Okay. They didn't even get to attack. That's good. Okay. Oh no! That might have worked out. I didn't mean to fall. I should have used the D-pad for that part. And Alright, I don't like this. I should use the D-pad instead of trying to stick across like that. But I actually think there's a few points where you want to fall down, so... That might bring me to that one treasure that I couldn't quite get to. This is, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool, it works for me. That's Words of Wisdom? Oh, shit, that's what I came here for. Really? I still want to check out the rest of this place, but... That is literally the item I came here for. How do I get out of here now? I guess I can cast evac. Get out of this. I don't see any other recourse other than using evac to get out. Wait. Can I just drop down here? Yes, okay. Alright, now I want to check out the rest of this place. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I will check out the rest of this place next time. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I'm staying. Let me fix it. Okay. D-pad. Okay. I don't want to miss out on anything. Good deal. I'd gotten a free round there anyway. I don't want to miss anything. That wasn't it, was it? Was it the top one? I don't think it was. Was it the middle? No, it's the top one. Alright. Or am I tripping? Have I forgotten everything? Barely moved. Let's see if we can get out of this. Nope. Alright. Not good. Alright, I think it's middle and then bottom. Yeah, this is right. Okay. Oh, one survived. Oh, that wildfire is so nasty. Alright, we got it. He's nasty. Using the D-pad. Alright, let me go up first, then down. Okay. That didn't matter so much, but... Rock and roll, baby. Hermes hat. Okay. And I got tons of treasure for getting 100 treasure chests. I'm going to give that to Aris. Also gives you protection against wind spells. That's pretty cool. And a battle fork. I think that might actually be cursed. Once a farming tool, this tremendously long trident was tweaked to pack a punch in the benefit. I guess it's not cursed? I can give it to her. Right, please don't be cursed. I don't think it is. It's not. Okay. That changes things. Okay. Alright, there's only like one more thing left to try. Oh, I don't like this. Do that. Do that. Do that. And do that. I still might get the boomerang, though. It might be better overall for Carla. I'm going to go on for Aris, but I might still get one for Carla. Ooh. Oh, the Hermes hat must have done that. Okay. Drop on this side. Voids and bugs. Yep, okay. I haven't run into a single metal slime yet, though. Oh, Bronson has some kind of status. I have to look into that. I might need to use like a moonwort bulb or something. I think she's paralyzed. I think paralyzed is the issue here. Let me... Doesn't really need it at the moment. Did it wear off? Oh, she was, but it wore off. Okay. Alright. Let me check on this side before I... Oh. Yeesh. Alright. Got him. They're healing each other. Okay. Damn, Bernice with that staff was kind of crazy. Alright, we're done, right? Alright, so let's go and... I'm going to zoom my way to All Trades Abbey. Alright. Alright. I think there's a few mini medals here, though. I didn't really look too closely, but... do this real quick. Also, I need to see if I can afford the boomerang. I can't afford it now, but I might be able to after selling stuff, so... I look back here, but there's got to be something back here. No? Maybe I already got it? What? No, wait. In the middle of the rug? Oh, that's dirty. It's a mini medal, too. That's fucking dirty. That's some dirty shit. Let's see. I seem to remember one being on a statue in the Super Nintendo. Mini medal. Oh, where is it, though? Is it in important items? Yeah, it is. Okay. Hey, WT. A move so dirty, not even the little giants would pull that shit. Damn, that's tough. Alright. Yeah, I know how to do it. Alright. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Welcome to Old Trades Abbey. You're coming in at the end there, but yeah, I got a few more things to do, but welcome in, WT. Welcome to Old Trades Abbey, where those in search of a new path in life will invariably find that which they seek. Do any of your acquaintances wish for a new vocation? Yes, I do. Alright, so we want to change Bernice. And we do have access to Sage because I have Words of Wisdom. Beings who have more or less nothing left to learn. Sages can use both magic, mage, and priest-specific spells. You are sure that you wish to become a sage, Bernice? Yes. Bernice the Vamp wishes to become a sage. A Vamp Sage, starting from level 1 as a Vamp? Gonna be OD. It is not my place to forbid such a change. Do you mean that you are resolved to return to level 1 and begin your career anew? Yes. So you wish to become a sage, then you must first read the Words of Wisdom. However, the book may be read but once, so consider yourself warned, my child. Do you still wish to proceed? Yes. O goddess above, great shepherdess, set your servant Bernice on a new path through this vale of tears. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And she's a sage. And I got juggling jobs and sage advice. It is done. Congratulations, Bernice. You are now a sage. Your equipment has been changed to that path you have chosen. If you or any of the others you know wish to embark on another path, simply say the word, not as of yet. That's going to be it for now. Very well. Go forth and make the goddess smile upon you, whichever path you choose. Okay. Yeah, so she's obviously level 1, which is a whole thing. But if you look, she still has all her spells. And a whole bunch more to learn. And her stats are pretty good for level 1, so there's that as well. What does she have for equipment? It's all the same shit, basically. But there might be some other stuff that I have that she couldn't use before that she might be able to use now. Well, nothing in here. Yeah, I don't think it matters much. Okay. You never done double sages is crazy. It's crazy good. What did I want to do? There was something else I wanted to do. Oh, to see about those boomerangs? Is that... That's over there. Okay. Because I got some stuff I can sell to this dude. Alright, so we'll sell the iron helmet. I want at least one, possibly two of these boomerangs, but they're mad expensive. Sell the spike steel whip. That's good money. The iron helmet, get rid of that. Okay, the scholar's cap we don't need. The rune staff I don't need. Staff of resurrection I'm keeping for now. So get rid of the You see the sparring suit, black pajamas. That might be it. That gives me enough to buy one. Oh, there's stuff in here. Iron axe, full plate armor, and Wayfarer's clothes. Stuff's happening. It's almost enough for 2. Alright. I don't know if I want to still. I don't know. The 135, but she would hit everybody. I don't know. I don't think I need more than one boomerang user. But I think I'm just going to get the one Gustarang for Aris. Alright, next thing, well, let's zoom over to Alihan and hand in my mini medals. Because, we got a bunch, and I know I could at least get the next item. Do. And we could bring Pepper to the Portoga King at some point, but I'm not, like, super worried about that just yet. There's still more stuff I want to do before I, like, get the boat. So 37. So he's going to give me the weightlifter's belt, which I don't really think I need, but we'll see what the next thing is going to be. So at 40, I get the agility Gillet. All right. The weightlifter's belt is, I mean, it gives you the tough cookie and extra attack, but I don't want tough cookie. Is it better than the mighty armlet? Hold on. It's not. It's worse. Okay. All right. I'll just hang on to that. It is what it is. All right. I think we gotta stop for the day, right? There's more exploration to be done before I get the boat. Like, I definitely want to go to Myrrh and the Wayfarer's Inn, so. But let's stop for the day. Do 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 do. All right, let me go save it. Actually, I could save it right here instead of going all the way to the church. I guess it does kind of come in handy having save points that are not the church, but it's just weird when there's a church and there's also a lady just standing in the middle of the town that can save your game. It is what it is, right? I should have said no. It's okay, I can. Alright, so we're going to go over the schedule, and then we're going to go ahead and do a raid. So don't go anywhere just yet, guys. Please stick around through the raid. That helps me out, of course. So here's what's going on. So tomorrow night, we will be playing more of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Switch. Sunday night, more of Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate HD for Steam. Monday afternoon, more of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. Quite the mouthful. That's on PlayStation 3. Tuesday night, more of Ori and the Will of the Wisps for Steam. Wednesday afternoon will be more of East 10 Nordics for Steam. Thursday night, we'll be playing more of X-Men Legends for PlayStation 2. And then Friday afternoon, a week from today, we'll be right back here with more of Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake for Steam. So let's go over here, and let's see who's online that we could raid. Zophar's on. He's not usually on at this time of day, but he's on. And he's playing Dragon Quest 2. But he's playing the NES version, which is wild. Let's do it. Oh, I forgot to put the emotes in there. All right, well, they kind of all wind up at the end. There you go. All right, guys, there's your raid call. Copy it, because he's at where you fight the lion. Copy that, paste it as we head into Zophar's stream. He's playing Dragon Quest 2, Dragon Warrior 2 on the NES. We'll see you guys over there. We'll see you guys on Discord. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Xenoblade 2 and just around general. Here we go.